are back. We are live. It is a Monday morning, Victory Monday. You're hanging out in the break room. Ruster's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF. How's it going, buddy?
Pretty good, buddy.
What's going on, female buddy?
Doing good, buddy.
All right, it's 22 degrees right now, 34 high. Feels like 22.
Yeah.
So we got that going for us. And it's going to warm up starting tomorrow.
Nice.
Yep, high of in the 40s. We're going to be in the mid-50s by Friday.
Bring on the slush.
Get those shorts out. So we haven't been here in 2 weeks. I missed you guys.
Miss you guys, and I enjoyed all of your Christmas gifts almost in 2 days.
In 2 days?
I got through it pretty quick.
Okay.
I want to talk about that in a second. But before we do, I
Yeah.
wanted to know what it's like now working as a choreographer on Broadway. What is that outfit?
It was a little shocking walking it. It's very subtle, but something about it on you. It looks like you're playing some sort of role.
You know what he looks like?
What?
He looks like every middle school play director. People, eyes on me. Eyes on me. Eyes on me. You look like it. Is that a new turtleneck?
No, I've worn this before.
You've had this?
But you layer it usually. I think that's what it is.
Well, I took my jacket off because I didn't know if we were going to have
Yeah,
heat today or
yeah,
not.
that's
So
fair.
I didn't know how to dress, but we have heat.
We have heat, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
the
heat
jacket is
again.
off. So
All
I'm
right.
just wearing a big old sweaty turtleneck.
So, with the last 2 weeks off, if you caught
Yeah.
the last live show we did, you had brought up the Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
We're such a show of drunks that we all got each other alcohol.
Alcohol and beef.
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Did you drink that whole bottle of whiskey?
Oh, yeah. Not immediately, but it went down pretty quick.
Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It is smooth, and I had it with that dried beef. Oh, my gosh, so good.
It was
Like the combo
super
of,
good.
of booze and beef.
Beef and booze.
I'm telling you, man, it's my new thing.
Can we talk about how, and I know we're not the only ones here, a lot
Yeah.
of people had the last week off from work. And, like, with Christmas and in New Year's, and, like, you get to that point where you don't know what day it is and you have
Yeah.
no obligations. How quickly not having any schedule will put you back into the most dangerous
Yeah.
habits you have.
Idle
Yeah.
time, man.
It's astonishing,
Sure.
man. It is astonishing how bad. Because, like, look, I get you're a drunk, and I'm happy for you.
Yeah, point it out.
No, I mean, no.
Second
But even
time.
if
The outfit
you're
points it
not
out.
drinking, it's just the overall not having like a hobby or anything to do. It's such a weird feeling.
Like, I very rarely drink anymore. And the last 2 weeks, my liver, like, thank God I am back at work today because I was afraid I was going to kill myself. And, like, the ultimate cruelty, and we'll talk
What's
about
that?
this more, because it is a post-game Monday
Yeah.
here, the last game in Highmark yesterday. The cruelty of having, we had 2 weeks off, rest, sleep, relaxation. And then last night being the last game and then having to come in. I am,
Right.
like, it's so bad. I am so banged up. Tommy walked in this morning. We haven't seen each other
I
in
looked
2
at
weeks.
you, and you look like you'd been crying.
No, just on my
and I
eyes.
said, "Man, is Billy Moran back?"
No, it'd be tears of joy. I don't have to do this anymore. No, man, like I am more hungover today
Yeah.
than I have been in like 20 years.
And that is truly like the last game. I'm guessing
Yeah.
if with this
Right.
wild card run they're on, they may not be back.
Yeah, the only way it happens, the
Lower seed
the Bills
advances.
The Bills
Can
are the
it
6th seed. Yes, the Chargers are the 7. The Chargers and Bills would have to play for the AFC Championship game for that to happen.
Okay.
It's the only way it works.
I see.
So yeah, you were there, baby.
Yeah, I was there. Got my coin and everything, and we'll talk about it more.
All right.
All right. So, like, Kimmy, of the 14 days we were off, how many days do you think you drank? Were you drinking a lot when we were off?
More than normal.
Atta girl.
Ew.
To be honest, like usually it's like a weekend thing, but when you lose track of the days, you're like, I don't.
Plus, it was sucked
It was
out.
mostly for like stuff like there was always like a social reason for it. It's not like I was, just sitting there drinking by myself.
Would you say it sucks out?
Yeah.
No, I said it sucked out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the weather was horrible. So
Yeah.
like it's been nothing but snow and freezing ass cold.
No, but you made me laugh. Oh, it sucks out. I got to drink. Oh, it's nice out. I got to go out and have a drink. Like, yeah, you're just
Yeah.
looking for any reason to go have a drink.
So I did one of my moves I used to do when I was single, and my wife caught me doing this. So I'd do some shoveling in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So back when I lived in Webster by myself, when the snow was coming, I'd always set a glass outside, let it fill up with snow, and then I put my booze in it, and I do
Oh,
like my
little
shoveling.
Like a slushy?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great, man, because that ice,
Yeah.
that fresh snow when it gets in there, like nice, right? So I got busted booze and shoveling.
Do you understand how dangerous it is to drink and snow shovel at your age?
Do you understand?
No, I'm not.
What are you going to call a shovel cops?
No, they're going to
I mean,
call an
it's just-
ambulance when you collapse in your driveway,
But I guess
stupid.
it's dangerous in general. So what's a little?
Oh, you're just shoveling.
Does the
You're not-
booze really make it that much more?
Yes,
dangerous?
I'm not
does.
chainsawing. I'm just shoveling. but
No,
it's-
I'm not talking about like you falling down. I'm talking about the effect the cold weather has on your heart combined with the booze.
I got a pretty good heart.
So yeah, till it don't work no more.
I don't use it much.
252-WCMF, 252-9263. We are back. We are live after our 2 weeks off. We're talking about how everybody just becomes the worst version of themselves when we have this time off. So, like, my wife, myself, my brother, and my sister-in-law, we all went to Cleveland for the Browns game.
Ooh, Cleveland, an exotic port of call.
It was an exotic port, actually. But you know Cleveland, you've been there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a drinking town.
Oh, yeah.
Much like us. So, like, and we stayed downtown, so we just parked the car for 2 days and didn't touch it, right? So, just got ridiculously gone there. Then comes Christmas and Christmas Eve, just ridiculously gone there. Ryan has a New Year's Eve party. That becomes a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Eagles game last weekend. Bills game last night.
You went to both of those games, right?
I am on a 3-week Bills run.
Wow.
And I'm looking at Jacksonville. Not really.
Oh.
By the way, can we...
Is Jacksonville next Sunday?
Yes. Sunday, 1 o'clock is the official start for the game. They announced it last night.
Okay.
So 1 o'clock Sunday, Bills in Jacksonville. There is a group that is chartering a private plane for Bills fans down in Jacksonville.
Plane?
A private plane?
We're not talking like bus trip. We're talking straight up private
it's just
plane.
this is my plane.
This is a Bills plane.
Well,
like you're going to land like you're Trump?
Yeah, it's a direct flight from Buffalo to Jacksonville. That's how many Bills fans, I guess, are trying to go on this trip. But, yeah, like a nonstop flight from Buffalo to Jacksonville, charter flight. Yeah, I don't want to do
What? Well, you don't want to fly.
Well, I don't want to do that or that. I don't know. I've been on a couple of Bills together trips.
Yeah, those Bills trips you took with your daddy.
Yeah. And, like, there's a difference between going to a city and hanging out with Bills fans and being stuck in a tube or a boat with a bunch of Bills fans you see every day. Second one isn't as fun as you think.
Okay.
You get, it's
well, I bet your old man's going. Big Daddy's going, man. The original Duffy is going to Jacksonville.
He's not much of a Jacksonville guy. He needs a beach.
No, but he's going to see the game.
Is there a beach in Jacksonville?
Yeah, Jacksonville Beach is a literal town.
Other than that one, though.
That's where my girlfriend got stabbed while she was riding a bicycle.
What? That's a real story?
I think I told you this
How
before.
do you get stabbed while riding a bicycle?
She got stabbed
very quickly.
She was riding a bicycle wearing a bikini, which is so Florida, right? She also had her purse with her.
Okay.
Somebody came up behind her,
stabbed
her under the arm.
Oh, my God.
Got the purse, and she's broke, man. There's, like, nothing in this purse but, like, lip gloss and tampons.
Like, she probably would have just given him the purse had they asked.
Yeah, man. It was some crappy
Instead,
purse
she had to
bought
get
at
stabbed
Kmart.
first.
Yeah.
That's where my girlfriend got stabbed riding a bicycle. We're back and we're live, ladies and gentlemen. That's where my girlfriend
That's
got
Florida,
stabbed.
man. A lot of people get stabbed under the arm and lose their purse in Florida.
So today is the official start of dry January for those who
Oh, yeah,
Some people practicing.
And actually, I take it back. It's not the second or the first. The weird thing about New Year's being in the middle of the week, whatever your New Year's resolution is, kind of gets pushed off till today.
Yeah, you wait till Monday.
Give yourself a little buffer.
No, but like you've already lost.
Yeah,
right?
it's true.
Because what do they say? What is it? 15 days, 80% of people will have bailed on their New Year's resolution.
Oh, I would think.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you're waiting 5 days in, that only gives you 10 days to be healthy before you're going to give up on it anyway. Like, I am at the point now where I think when the Bill season is over, I'm not going to drink until the next Bill season starts. I've done too much damage.
All right.
It hurts.
There you go. Congratulations.
Shut up.
I'm proud of you, man.
What?
Nothing.
No, this isn't like a...
I said I'm proud of you.
It's not a flex thing. It's a desperate to cry for help. It's what it is. We could do it together if you wanted to. We could hold each other accountable.
Yeah. You go first. I ain't doing any of that crap.
Get you, man. Did you get to spend time with your husband over the break? Was that nice?
Yeah, it was nice.
Good to see him.
Yeah.
Because he's got a weird schedule being the sexy firefighter that he is.
Yeah. But I was telling you guys, I had a pretty nasty stomach bug. So there were about 3 days where like we tried to stay as far apart as possible.
Oh, like your honeymoon.
A lot of puking there too. Can I tell you too?
Sure.
I think my wife is super happy we are back at work.
Oh, I know mine is.
She's got to be so sick of because, bro, it devolved to the point where I was just sitting on the couch making fun of everybody that walked past me. Like I was on a park bench.
You got a house full of people.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was just
Hey, little kid.
Your daughter's probably like, is Dad back at work yet?
They were so.
Is he gonna leave soon?
Yeah.
So sick of my face. Seriously, like the looks I got from my wife, the apologies she had to give on my behalf when we went on that trip to Cleveland.
Yeah.
When I was hanging out with my family, like her family lives in Delaware and Philly, so we didn't have to see them, unfortunately.
So, like, does your wife do this thing? Like when I make fun of my family, which I think I'm allowed to do that.
Oh, yeah.
She will defend them and go, "You don't say that." I go, first of all, you don't need to get involved with my family.
Amen.
My family is a fair target for me.
Sure.
You shouldn't say "don't say that." It pisses me off.
I'm with you.
You're right. I shouldn't. I should be nice, but I should be able to kick them around as much as I want.
Well, like that trip to Cleveland I was telling you about. So it's my brother and my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
And, we're drinking and having fun, and I'm on fire, man. Ryan's there, and I'm crushing. His wife is howling with laughter at the jokes at his expense. My wife is getting mad and defending my brother.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I don't get it,
Can I just
man.
not have fun in the world? Why can't we just have fun and beat him?
Because when my wife lights up her family, I just sit back and enjoy it.
Yes.
I kind of agree. Yeah, I know.
By the way, my wife does not light up her family, which is also frustrating.
Really?
Yeah.
Then who does she vent to? Because I think when you're gonna vent about your family, your significant other's kind of usually your go-to, right? Like I don't know who else because you can't vent with other family members.
She's got to be holding something back, man.
No, I mean again, the fact that
That's amazing.
the fact that we only see him a couple times a year, I think helps not get sick
Yeah,
of them.
that's true.
But I can count on one hand, and it's less than 5 times where my wife has been like, "Oh my God, my family finished the sentence." Like she's big on family.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Whereas if I'm not insulting my family, I'm not talking about them.
Yeah, I've heard your show.
Okay, look who's talking over here.
What?
Mike Muley, Father of the Year, canonized, Pope signing him up. We have a Dynamite post-game victory. Your family sucks, but you can't talk about them. Kind of break them for you this morning here on CMF. We have no picks to recap.
No.
Because, the last picks we made were like last month.
Yeah.
But just after 7:45, the Bills have sold the seats to the stadium. We talked about that.
Yeah.
While we were gone, they started selling other pieces, which we'll touch on. But there's more to come. And, Kimmy, it looks like
You might get your wish.
what someone
more
was
to
hoping
sell?
for. Oh, yeah, buddy. They're
Like
selling everything.
every piece of every part of that stadium sounds like.
I guess they might as well, right? What else are you going to do with it? Junk it?
Well, there's so much money to be made that they had legitimate lines of security and police officers last night making sure nobody was
walked
taking.
out with anything?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No
that
kidding.
makes sense. Yeah.
So we'll get to that just after 7:45. We got to try and scrounge up our good buddy from 13 Wham and Buffalo Plus, Hot Take Dan Fates, to not only recap what happened yesterday at Highmark, but looking forward to this Jacksonville game. Where Tommy's girlfriend got stabbed under the arm while she was riding a bicycle in a bikini. We'll ask Dan about that.
I just have a question, too. Why does he go by the nickname of Uncle Dan?
So I think it's like a gambling thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a problem.
Well, he fancies himself a gambler.
Oh.
So much so that he was also in Cleveland. I tried to meet up with him Saturday night, and he was at the casino. And
Oh, really?
I wasn't doing that.
Didn't know he had the Jones.
Yeah, well, we'll talk to him about it.
All right.
Talk to Uncle Dan Fates. And just after 6:45, like Kimmy said, unless something crazy happens, last night was the last night that we will all be in that stadium in Orchard Park together. And it was one last goodbye in literally the most perfect way possible. We'll get to that and a whole bunch more this morning. Back live with you here in the break room on CMF. But first, Tommy.
Yeah.
Kimmy brought up the stomach bug.
Yes.
And that has been going around.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that we in Rochester last week set a record.
For, like, stomach bug?
A record, Tommy, that if my calculations
Not
are
a good
correct,
record, I'm guessing.
Kimmy, based on what is going to happen today, that may be a record that gets
Yeah,
broken
you're
by the
right,
middle of
you're
next
right.
week.
Wow.
We'll get into it next here in the break room on CMF. Hope you enjoyed your time off if you had it.
Yeah, it was nice.
Because if you are going back to work today, things are about to get effing miserable.
Why?
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5. WCMF, just after 6:45. One last win in Highmark Stadium. And everything that went down from the moment entering the parking lot till everybody got in their driveway last night could not have been more perfect.
What a party.
Than it was. You don't even know. You don't even know. We'll get to it live back here with you in the break room on CMF. So if you are back to work this morning, it sucks getting pulled out of your fantasy world of not having to do anything for a couple of days.
Sure.
What's going to suck even more, if you work in the greater Rochester area, your odds of getting sick this week are sky high.
Really?
If you haven't yet, it's coming for you.
All right, well, Kimmy, you were telling us off mic this morning.
I had, the worst stomach bug early last week that the worst I've ever had that I can remember in my lifetime. It took me out for a solid 3 days.
Well, it turns out Kimmy wasn't the only one.
Really?
Last week, Rochester set a record for flu cases in the history of the city.
Really? So what Kimmy had was the flu then?
Just
stomach thing.
I would think.
I'm not her doctor. I hate when guys like you do this.
Well, I don't know. I'm asking questions.
I don't want to know.
And by the way, you're married into the medical field.
My wife's a dermatologist.
Well, it's close to the other stuff.
Okay, so it's only
It
official.
covers the other stuff.
It's only officially the flu in this circumstance when you go and get tested for influenza.
All right, so we got number one in flu.
Yeah, well, it was the most flu cases in greater Rochester history in the week that ended on Christmas Day. And that means a lot of those people who were sick the week leading up to Christmas went to Christmas shindig sick, not wanting to miss
spreading
anything, and they got people there sick. And those people then carried that to New Year's parties, not wanting to miss those shindigs, and they got those people sick. And those people that got sick on New Year's are now bringing it back into your job today to get your ass sick right after all the time off.
Damn.
So even if you made it all the way through the vacation without getting sick.
Yeah, I haven't been touched.
All right.
What?
So there's two things to break down here.
What?
Tommy?
Yeah.
Do you judge someone for working sick right after they had time off from work?
Well, yeah, it is a little suspect. If, you had, a week off or a couple of days off, and next thing you know, you're not back Monday.
Okay, but...
And there was a later Bills game on in the afternoon. It went to, almost 8 o'clock.
It is that take that is going to get everyone in Rochester sick this week.
Mm-hmm.
You sit here and you go, oh, don't come to work sick. Oh, don't get me sick. Well, if you're not going to be here.
Well, I'm immune, so I'm fine.
You're not immune, you idiot.
I have a good immune.
Bro, we have audio of you for a month when you got sick. No, I don't want to get sick.
I don't either, man.
So then stop judging people for coming into work or not coming into work when they're actually sick after time off. Kimmy, if you were sick today, would you have the balls after 2 weeks off to not come in?
If I was as sick as I was last week, I honestly don't think I could make it in without the fear of vomiting on the air.
Wow.
Funniest show she ever did.
Yeah, I mean, there are some illnesses you get where you literally cannot move.
I mean, there's certain people they kind of bring the suspicion on themselves.
What do you mean?
Like we know people that take an unusual amount of time off.
Oh, if you have a pattern.
A pattern of I did this last night, so I can't come in today. Mm-hmm. This happened.
But even if it is that person, I'm still fine with them sitting at home if they have something like that where I'm I'd be paranoid the whole time they're here of getting it.
You can sit here and try and sound cool, but you would be just like him and I sitting here. Oh my God, they had 2 weeks off.
You know
and
they
didn't come in on Monday.
They're just jumping on the flu train.
I wouldn't want
people all over the world. Not how the song
flu
goes.
train.
Not how the song. You're dressed like you should know how it goes.
something like that. I'm more. Yes, it's annoying, but I'm happy I'm not gonna get it. By you staying away means I'm not gonna get it, so I'm happy about that.
Well, I mean, it is a double-edged sword here, right? Because on one hand, you're right. I do not want to get sick. I don't want you to put me down. I would like to stay healthy. But on the other hand, if you're not here, now if I work directly with you, now I have more work to do because you decided you couldn't work today. You know what I mean? Which is funny because if the shoe's on the other foot, and like Kimmy said, I'm so sick I can't get out of bed or I can't function the right way, all you want is sympathy from the people you work with, and you get pissed when they're like, oh, don't be a bitch.
True.
I hate blowing sick at this job, not because I'm going to miss my job, but because I know what you guys are thinking when I blow sick. You bitches. Thank God.
That's what we feel about you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good.
you do the same.
Good.
It's a circular firing squad here.
252 WCMF. The week of Christmas set the record for most diagnosed flu cases in the history of the greater Rochester area. And again, that's just diagnosed. So you could probably multiply that by 20. It's still going around. Kimmy got it while we were on vacation. And today is the day everyone comes back to work, and that sickness is going to be spreading all around. We got Instagram messages coming in. Duffy on WCMF, easiest way to get us. Jesse wrote, I've got cases of Purell ready for the tidal wave of sickness coming into school today.
Wash your hands, everybody.
But that still doesn't work if people are just coughing and it's just like floating in the air. That's just touching stuff.
Well,
right?
It helps.
It's easier to get. I mean, it's harder to. You will most likely
now you're
get
a doctor.
Through. No, I'm hungover. I'm trying to talk.
No, but I'm thinking like Purell ain't gonna save your ass.
Yeah, but if they're also washing if everybody's, at least.
But they don't.
Okay, what I'm saying is you are more likely to get it from surface to surface contact, I think, than through the air.
Oh, I thought it was like the flu. Like if somebody
both.
coughs or breathes on you, you got it.
You can get it that way. It's not contagion. You don't get it automatically.
But this stuff's going to be around for like months.
Yeah, that's called the flu season, dumbass.
I mean, there is like one benefit to having gone through it. It's like hopefully I'm now done with it. At least that strain.
Yeah.
All right.
Knock on wood.
No, I know what you mean, because I got it after that Chiefs game that we went to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And it was the same thought. Like, all right, it was miserable, but I
so
got it.
So you both have had the flu.
Yeah.
I forgot you had it too.
Well, I got it the day before I was supposed to get my flu shot too, which is like the worst possible. I literally had my flu shot scheduled for the next day. Flu before boo, Tommy, and I missed it by one day.
Damn.
Boo. All right, how about this?
What's that?
So if I'm not allowed to take the day off after a 2-week vacation, how many days back into work before I'm allowed to blow sick without you giving me a side eye?
The holidays have to be way in the rear view mirror.
What's way?
Week and a half. 2.
So wait, I got to work sick for 2 weeks?
Yeah, you might be better. You might get better by then.
Okay. But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't do me any good if I'm already better.
Yeah, true.
All right. We talk about work. That's not going to be the worst spot.
What's the worst?
If you have kids in school,
you're never going to get rid of it.
It's coming.
They just keep bringing it in, right?
Yeah, they are. Your children are disease bags.
Do you think though, like they? I do feel like my friends who are parents have like a slightly stronger immune system.
You'd almost have to
after
a while.
Just because like they've had everything already to this point.
But you still get it.
Yeah.
You still have to get it. We just get it early.
I don't know.
Right? Yeah. By the time you're right. By the time
it doesn't feel like they're as sensitive as other people.
I think what it is by the time legitimate sickness season shows
We've
up,
already
gotten everything early because it hits us first.
But I could know, it's like we had all the grandkids, the foster kids. I couldn't tell who was actually sick or just being a kid.
Yeah.
Because they're just constantly
Everybody knows those kids that are just constantly wiping their nose.
Screwing around with their face constantly. So I don't know if this kid's sick.
Well, and the other thing that sucks is that cold weather walking into a hot house also makes your nose run instantly.
Yeah.
Right? 252 WCMF 252-9263. Let's talk to Rammer. Hey, Rammer. How you doing, buddy?
Good morning. Happy 26.
Larry David said you're not allowed to wish a Happy New Year anymore. It's been 5 days.
I said happy 26.
Doesn't
Anyhow,
matter.
I could be an age thing. So I'm out actually this morning, for the first time doing my thing. Just picked a passenger up from Highland. I got 3 cans of Lysol in my car. They're getting into a cloud of Lysol when they get in my car. They're like, all these sick people, I just don't want to take the chance because I'm old. I'm still recovering, from the summer. I mean,
got after it.
Summer of Rammer. Worst documentary ever. So what do you do? What do you spray your passengers down with Lysol?
Yeah, absolutely. They're getting in. Like I said, they're getting in the car to a cloud of Lysol. It's like they get in, I spray. They get out, I spray.
You get cancer. What can I say? I spray.
All right, well, Rammer, stay healthy out there, buddy. Thanks for the call. Have a happy New Year, bud. There goes Rammer.
Spray on.
So Jen writes us on Instagram, is this true?
What's that?
Duffy on WCMF, easiest way to get us. By the way, her handle is pineapple_flamingo_beaches.
Oh.
Okay.
So
sense of pattern.
Yeah.
She writes, a lot of places you have to work the day before and the day after to get holiday pay. So if I blow sick, I'm not going to get the holiday pay overtime. That
You
I
get the
normally
shaft.
would.
That sucks. So no bonus.
Yeah, right? The extra time. Yeah, I'm working sick through that. I need that money. 252 WCMF. Dan says he's got the.
Oh,
he
perfect.
can fix it. Don't have to worry about the flu. He's on CMF. Hey, Danny boy, what's up? Dan?
Crew, welcome back.
Thank you.
And first of all, so Kimmy, she got the flu.
Yep.
Duffy, you got the flu.
Yeah. Both got the flu. Yep. Yeah.
There's two things in common with the people who didn't get the flu. Myself and Tommy.
What's that? You both talk really slow? What's it?
Okay, that could be. Well, one is Pat's mom, and two is bourbon or whiskey.
Uh-huh. Can I throw another theory out there, Dan? Do you have kids?
Go ahead.
Do you have kids?
I have a daughter, but she's out of school.
Yeah,
Those
shut
two
up,
conditions
stupid.
don't
That's the
work.
difference, you dumbass.
No, it's not. Listen, Tommy drinks whiskey, right?
Yes.
That's all he drinks. He doesn't drink beer, right?
Yeah.
My wife was so sick. She had the flu all week. I didn't get anything. And
She was drinking that wine.
It's the bourbon.
Okay.
She doesn't drink bourbon.
The bourbon burn, man.
All right, Danny, write it down. Dan, Dr. Dan says bourbon.
Dickle tickle.
Dan, thanks, buddy.
Well, it's a great whiskey. George Dickel. It's a great whiskey. It's called a Dickle Tickle.
Okay, great.
all
I'm
right.
so happy we're back and live. We're live, everybody. That and more till
Dump
10
button
o'clock.
ready to go, just in case.
We got Facebook messages coming in. You can always get us on the break room or the WCMF Facebook page. Ricky writes us. I have called in sick today. I've been throwing up all night, and I haven't worked in 9 days. I know I'm going to get it from my coworkers when I come back tomorrow, but I just have to do it. I don't want to
Bad
get
So
it.
he's flat on his back. He's miserable, but he found a way
He
to
wrote us on Facebook.
write a radio station. Okay.
Well, what else are you doing sitting
Yeah,
in your
true.
bed, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if he's watching us on YouTube.
Oh,
Ah. All right, let's take a break. It's over.
what happened?
Well, okay, unless something insane happens, it's over, which we'll talk about in a
Yeah.
second. But last night was everything you wanted that to be. And I say last night.
That's how the Hallmark movie should have ended.
You're 100% right, man. And I didn't think I was going to get as emotional as I got.
Yeah.
But it got. I
Well,
mean,
they really built it up all day.
it wasn't just that. I mean, it was, you bring up the Hallmark thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think today there is so much manufactured emotion for the things that we love that it's easy to get like cynical about it.
Right.
What was beautiful about yesterday is that even though they did the cinematic stuff, and like you said, they've been building it up for over a year now,
Yeah.
there was nothing about that emotion that was manufactured from the people that were inside that building.
A
Yeah.
lot of tears.
Yeah. We'll get into that and what it's looking like next week for your Buffalo
Oh, boy.
Bills next on a post-game victory Monday on CMF. That's all she wrote, buddy.
All right, adios, amigos.
Over 5 decades of excitement, unless something crazy happens in 2 weeks, came to an end in Orchard Park last night.
So you were 4 years old when you first started going there?
Yeah, my first game, 4 years old.
So you probably don't even remember the first game you went to.
I do. You
were such a tyke.
I have flashes of it because it was just. I remember my dad had 2 tickets, and a scalper gave us a free ticket. My dad was just going to try and walk me in. That's the memory I have of that game.
And that was when security was security.
And Tommy, with all the memories, the excitement, the heartbreak that we witnessed inside its walls, the way it was sent off could not have been more perfect.
The memories.
Than it was last night. You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF just after 7 o'clock this morning. For the longest time, if you wanted success for a business in Rochester, Kimmy had 5 words for you that would guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those 5 words were?
It was put a brewery in it.
That's right. Beertown, USA. Well, 2 stories over the last 7 days may be signaling that the beer bubble in the greater Rochester area might have burst.
Oh, wow.
And we'll get to it just after 7 o'clock here in the break room on CMF. Your Buffalo Bills finished their regular season with a 35-8 ass-kicking of the New York Jets yesterday. God, the Jets are so bad.
What a party, though.
We'll get to the party. I do want to share this little fun stat with you. Last night, the New York Jets, they're so bad.
How bad are they?
They were the first team in NFL history to not record an interception in an NFL season.
I don't know how that's possible. Just coming up with
by
one
accident.
by accident, yes.
Yeah, like it
one of
bounces
those
off a
fluky
guy.
Things, yeah.
It just lands in your hand.
It almost happened last night.
That's
Mitch
wild.
threw it in a guy's chest, and he dropped it.
Wow.
They went an entire NFL season without an interception.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Okay, so first off, let's get the important stuff out of the way.
Right.
As we share with you this morning, it is official. Your Buffalo Bills will travel to Jacksonville for a first-round playoff matchup against Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. That game is 1 o'clock Sunday. Did I see that as a Paramount Plus game?
Oh, it is? I
you
did
look?
not see that.
Oh, it is?
So the Amazon game is late on Sunday, I think.
Okay.
I saw Paramount, but I don't know if it's exclusively Paramount or if it's CBS and Paramount.
All right.
Kimmy's on it. But write it down, locked in, 1 o'clock Sunday, Jacksonville.
Stream. Hold on.
It's okay. We're just doing a radio show.
It says on air on CBS
Okay,
and
all right.
be available to stream on Paramount.
All right, it's
Plus,
not just a streaming game.
Yep.
Okay, but yesterday, Tommy, was so much more than where the Bills would be playing.
Oh,
today.
sure.
It's the last time that we'd be allowed in the stadium that shaped a lifetime of fandom for millions of Bills fans. And Tommy, it couldn't have been better.
Really?
How beautiful were those red helmets?
Oh, they're all right.
It was weird, like if you caught.
They look like Atlanta.
Don't be that.
They kind of look like
No,
Atlanta.
I thought it looked like vintage Buffalo Bill. Like if you really if you caught a glance at the screen and you weren't really paying attention, it almost looked like old footage of the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I know you're just being a dick.
I'm not into the uniform thing like you are.
Like I got chills when they. I'm not even kidding. Because
Could have been that bug going around.
Ryan and I, my brother and I, I took my brother to
Yeah.
the game, and we had been bouncing around the stadium in the lots all day, so I hadn't looked at the field, I didn't look at warm-ups, and when they came out of that tunnel, those helmets, oh my God, it was a thing of beauty.
Can we talk about, because they kept showing this in the stands too, I don't know if it was because of the red helmets or if they just happened to be more people in the stands wearing helmets than normal.
There were a lot of people, grown men wearing
A
helmets.
lot
What's
of
up with that?
costumes.
Like, where are these guys getting these helmets? Like, are they actual helmets? Are they replica helmets?
So they sell-
Because it doesn't even look like it fits their head
No.
most of the time.
So they sell the helmets in the team store. They also sell autographed helmets at like a little
Gotta
stand.
be a fortune.
You can buy a mystery autographed helmet for $225.
It's just
Wait.
a weird. It's like
That's a
bringing.
discounted helmet?
Yeah.
It's like bringing your baseball glove to a game as an adult.
But you gotta
I
walk
get
around with it
that,
all
but I get the
day.
idea behind that because you could catch a ball. The helmet thing. Why?
No, I'm glad you said it because I didn't want to be like bad Bills fan, but I don't get the helmet.
It has a suck having it on your head watching a game.
It seemed like there were a lot of, or they just kept showing that.
No, you're
on
right.
the broadcast. But every time I looked up, they'd show a guy with like a full-on Bills helmet.
No, it's been a
in the
thing like the
stands.
last 2 years. There have been more and more helmets.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're going in. Who knows?
Okay.
But like everything that could have went well yesterday went well. Josh got his one snap to
Oh, yeah.
extend his starting streak, and then the Bills were off to the races. And Tommy, it felt like every player on that Bills team understood the magnitude of what was happening and what they had to do.
Okay.
For example, Mitchell Trubisky,
Yeah.
the Bills' backup quarterback, had 259 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. Mitchell Trubisky threw for
It looked
4.
easy for him.
Kimmy, Ray Davis, Backup
Yeah.
running back who has not seen the field on offense really at all this season.
How much did he get?
151 yards rushing. He had
Damn.
23 yards receiving. He almost had 200 total yards in that game. The defense was full of players that casual fans have never heard of before.
Yeah, that was like I had never heard of that dude.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that defense pitched a shutout until halfway through the fourth quarter. And it gave Bills fans in that stadium one final parting gift.
Yeah.
The ability to sit back, relax, and soak in what seems to be now the final party at Highmark.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing, but at the same time, one of the saddest days of my life.
Well, you're aging, moving on. Got to say goodbye to old friends.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Because, what's that saying? You can't go home? Like, it felt.
Your home ain't going to be there. It's going to be gone.
That's just it. Like, I'm 39. And, the home I grew up in, my parents don't own anymore, right?
Yeah.
So I can't go back there. My parents don't live together anymore. They're divorced. So, I
Right.
don't have, a family home to go to. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, that was my home.
Yeah.
I could always go back to that place.
Yeah.
It always felt like I was walking in my house when I went to that stadium. And walking away from that stadium last night, it hit me like a ton of bricks, the realization,
Feel weird?
I'm never coming back here.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to get emotional, and in the last 5 minutes of the game, I bawled my eyes out.
And you said people didn't leave for a while, right? They just
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to soak in.
Yeah.
Did they do anything on the field after the game? Like
Yeah.
any kind of ceremony
Did
with
you-
the people?
Did you didn't watch the end, did
Oh,
you?
God, no.
Yeah, because they stayed with the broadcast, I think, for that reason
Oh,
to
makes
show
sense.
some of the because they played Mr. Brightside. I think they even showed them playing Shout one more time or something along. I don't know, but they stayed with it a while after the game was over.
So they put together a 5-minute highlight video.
They have a montage
yeah,
on
yeah,
this.
yeah. And of course, you put the Goo Goo Dolls over it.
Well, yeah, they're like the famous guys.
That's what I'm saying. But Tre'Davious White, for example, stayed out of the tunnel with his
Yeah.
helmet on, watching the whole thing.
Oh, that's
just
cute.
now, all their players were running around and high-fiving people. Buffalo Joe Andreessen, the linebacker.
Yeah,
kid from
Buffalo Joe.
jumped into the stands, come see his family right where we were.
He had a good game.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm telling you, man. Ryan is there with me, my brother. He's sitting to my left, right, and he's just celebrating, having a good time. And I don't know, out of nowhere, I just lost it, and I started crying. He's like, "Hey, you okay?" I'm like, what do you think? I stubbed my toe? Yeah,
Yeah.
fine. Shut up, you bitch.
But it's kind of it's great that happened, but then it's going to be like that sugar rush.
What?
When it crashes, because when the news, because all that lifestyle, that atmosphere is never gonna.
No, you're right.
It's not going over to the new stadium.
No.
It was funny on TV. I didn't realize how big that new stadium is compared to the old stadium, because I know the other one's dug into the ground.
Yep.
Sure.
But that thing looks like a monster as a backdrop to that little that stadium looked puny next to it.
You're right. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
And
It's a whole new setup.
I have resentment for it, like it's a person when I walk by it, the new stadium.
Well, it looks menacing, and in the dark, because it's not really lit up. It looks like awe-inspiring.
You're not gonna go.
I know.
You're not gonna
He just
go.
likes the way it looks on TV
Well, yeah.
and
No.
in pictures.
It infuriates me.
Why?
In my $80 Highmark farewell game sweatshirt that I purchased yesterday. God,
$80.
But you bought that yesterday?
yeah, it's a sweet sweatshirt though.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
Last game, I love too. They didn't know what the last game was going to be, so I didn't even get a date of the last game on the sweatshirt. I spent
Oh,
way
that's
too
a good
much.
point, yeah.
They got me so good yesterday, man. All the good.
Was the store just full of that stuff?
Oh, you bought that at the store, not
I
in the
bought
parking
this
lot.
at the store. I bought
Yeah.
another sweatshirt at the store. I bought a hat at the store. Last one.
All right.
And I don't even think it was the last one, but the ladies were like, dude, just like, get a hat.
So what pisses you off?
No,
Oh, sorry.
what pisses me off is you're the only one in this room that is excited about the new stadium.
Yes.
You're also the only one in this room that will not be going to the new
No, I'm
stadium.
not going to that goddamn stadium.
You're
They
an
get my
idiot.
money.
You're an idiot. 252 WCMF. Talking about this Bills win, but more importantly, the last game at Highmark. You brought up something, as dumb as you are, that is 100% correct.
What?
Like yesterday, we lost something that we're never going to be able
Well,
to.
you had to say goodbye to almost like your childhood.
Yeah.
It's almost like, like when you realize I got to go get a job.
No, it's a good call.
And that's what the new stadium is going to be like. Like, it's just going to be different rules and regulations. No jackassing.
Well,
I mean, how many buildings has anybody been attached to for that long of a period of time?
I mean, I guess just a place where you worked. If you worked at one place
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
long period of
Yeah.
time. But you bring up the no jackassing across the street. Like, look, the stadium is a building that was just for football.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that, it didn't matter what Highmark, Rich, Ralph, whatever looked like. It didn't matter how comfortable the building was or what your seat was. We didn't even care about amenities, food,
No.
side stuff to entertain us. We as Bills fans, we're going to buy a ticket to this concrete monster, and we're going to watch our team play. And we didn't even need a seat. You just need 3 feet in front of you to stand and watch them play. And this new stadium is going to be big and beautiful and technologically advanced, and there are going to be 100 things to do inside other than watch a football game if you want to. And that's the way things are going now. All things must change. But there is something, to me, very romantic about a place that exists just for you to be a fan of a team. And that's what Highmark is.
Oh, yeah.
And it's something that we're never going to see again.
No.
Those facilities do not exist anymore.
Yeah, I mean, around the country.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, outside, because even Lambeau and Soldier Field have, like, these, experiences that they built inside.
Yeah.
I would argue that Highmark Stadium
Was the last?
the last of the
Wow.
this is just a football field stadium.
Okay.
'Cause,
The
like-
old school.
No bells and whistles.
I mean, Kimmy, even if you wanted to hang out and, like, have a drink at a bar, there's, like, one bar on one side of the stadium.
Oh, you mean, like, even
inside
outside
No,
the
I mean
stadium,
even
too.
inside the stadium.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they have that like if you
Yeah,
go to,
no, there's nowhere to like go like hang out and like I mean everywhere you are, you're just focused on the game and that's it.
So you know what this is going to be like for you? Did you ever have a friend like that went away for the summer
yeah.
and then they came back and they were different? And like, man,
Like,
like,
they
what
got
happened to
cool?
you, man? Like, you changed.
Yeah.
Like, this new stadium is going to be your summer buddy that comes back and he's wearing his
New
hair
and
different.
improved.
He uses different words. He's like, he thinks he's a little cut above. That's going to be the feeling, like your old buddy changed, man. It's like when your buddy gets a girlfriend and they don't come around so much anymore.
They've moved on.
Or he has to bring her with him now, and it changes things. It's going to be that kind of like gut punch.
I'm not so much worried about the building. What I am interested to see
Oh, it's going to be the atmosphere and the attitude.
exactly, like
Yeah.
what the people inside look like in this new stadium compared to what they look like. Because look,
It's going to be buttoned up, and it's going to be fancy.
it's not even the fancy. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Like my seats, I have 131, row 3, seats 3 and 4, 20-yard line, 3 rows back, and they were unbelievably affordable seats. I was losing money not buying them.
Yeah.
Is what I tell my wife every day. I can't afford those seats in the new
Oh,
stadium
yeah.
by a long shot.
Right.
So like
so who's in them?
exactly.
Yeah.
And then
I
like,
wonder that too.
the
Snooties.
the seats that I can I only have one ticket now
Yeah.
because I can't afford 2. So my brother and I went in together.
But I always assumed like the snooties, as you put them, they like want to be in like the club seats.
Okay,
like,
but you-
they want to be in like the warm spots.
But
Like,
everything's a warm spot. Everything's
Yeah,
covered
true,
now.
it is different
You know what
now.
I mean?
Yeah.
So like I don't what's when I sit down opening day next season, who's going to be sitting next to me? Is it going to be a guy with 2 beers in his hand like it has been my whole life, or is it going to be some
That guy long gone.
Why are you enjoying this, you monster?
I'm just
No,
telling
well,
you.
you're having fun.
That dude is gone.
Why are you happy?
be all corporate in the stands.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
look, we've been to stadiums like that.
Yeah.
Where you sit down and
Feels just
It's going to be a
not as-
bunch of me's walking around with quarter zip sweaters.
a bunch of yous walking around exactly how you're dressed now.
Right.
like,
Yeah.
why do you take joy in everybody losing this thing that they love?
No, but you're getting something new and
I
fantastic.
don't want it. I don't want that. I don't.
want it.
I mean, okay, we don't know what it's going to be like just yet. You're
Oh.
assuming the worst. You don't know.
No, when does corporate money ever make anything better?
Did they design this so it's supposed to be like louder, like more
No, they want it
interactive?
quiet.
I guess you know what I mean.
No, I like quiet now.
Like, because that could also kind of add to like that
That's
same kind of atmosphere.
that's the word on the street. It holds in the sound and
Yeah.
it blocks the wind, which is 2 of the most unique parts about that.
And the other thing is, like, the Bills, like, when you watch those pregame shows, I mean, those guys all talk about how great that atmosphere is in Buffalo. You know, they
Yeah.
always do, how it's connected to the neighborhood, how it's connected
Yeah.
to the town. You know, it represents Buffalo. And that going to be gone, too. Like, they're not going to talk about that anymore.
Yes, because
Like, all that fun in the parking lot stuff is over.
No,
well, they'll still have the lots. I mean, this
Eh.
it will still exist.
so they're trying. Here's what they're doing. To
Oh,
try
they're
and-
trying to squeeze you out.
Yeah, and here's what they're doing. There's a lot of seats that they have sold that include free concessions. It's like a new thing.
So it's
that's-
built into your seat.
You got it.
price.
So soda
Trying to keep
and
people from getting there so early.
they want people to get in early.
No, I mean tailgating so early.
The plan is so like you'll get like free hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, and soft drinks. So you'll go in early. So you'll buy their beer,
Yeah.
thinking that you're, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So if my ticket has a free concession thing.
Well, you're not going to lug all that stuff up there.
And why would I not go in 2.5 hours early and eat all the hamburgers that I can?
Nice.
Jen writes us on Instagram.
What's she saying?
Duffy and WCMF. She says, it's so weird that I have this hollow feeling like I would have after a loss, but I having to keep reminding myself that we kicked their ass. I know exactly what you mean. Like driving home last night, it was just like, ugh.
Well, that's it.
Shut up. I almost cursed at you. So there is some bad news from yesterday.
What's the bad news? Who's hurt?
That's just it.
Nobody played. All the schlubs played.
That's how bad the injury luck has been for the Bills. Even without playing anybody,
Somebody got hurt?
they might have lost 2 key pieces.
Were they slip in the shower?
Kicker Matt Prater.
Yeah, what, he hurt his leg or
His
a
quad again. He re-aggravated a quad injury in the first half.
So they have no kicker. So they had to go hire a guy.
Well, they tried that.
Hey, remember when you said Michael Badgley was going to be no problem, awesome,
money
fine?
badger.
Oh, kicker, kicking easy. Get out there and kick.
I don't know. I watched some college games. There's a lot of kicking going on there.
What are you talking about? They miss field goals all the time, you idiot.
Well, go get one of them kids.
I do have a question.
And by the way, Maxwell Harrison has an ankle injury. We'll find out more about that today. The corner rookie.
Because you know what else I was thinking about yesterday? Like, wouldn't your punter be like the emergency kicker?
Totally different thing.
Yeah, but
it's still kicking.
Well, on a lot of there have
Still
been
leg.
college teams where like the punter is also the kicker. So
Right.
I just wonder like if you needed a guy like yesterday, we're in a game that doesn't really count. I'm like, let's see what this guy's got.
What
Go
do you
kick a
got to
field goal.
lose if you got nobody?
So the way it was explained to me by a man who has punted professionally.
Yeah.
Oh, a professional punter.
Professional punter. It's like why guys don't like doing the home run derby in baseball because once it's a different swing, and once you start swinging that way,
Screws you up.
exactly.
Oh.
So if you start kicking field goals, it messes with your punting motion.
See, they overthink this kicking crap.
Really? How'd Michael Badgley do?
People got in his goddamn head.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. All right. So we wait to see what we're doing kicker-wise. Hopefully some good news on Mad Max and his ankle. And we get ready for Jacksonville in the coveted Sunday 1 o'clock game this week here on CMF. For the longest time, 5 words guaranteed you success when you opened a business in Rochester. Kimmy, those 5 words were?
Put a brewery in it.
That's right. But 2 stories that have happened over the last 7 days may be an indication that not only is that not a recipe for success anymore, that the bubble that we were riding, the wave that we were on top of, may be crashing down. And we'll get to it next here in the break room. I'll see you, man. For the longest time,
Yeah.
you could have a successful business in Rochester guaranteed with 5 simple words from Kimmy.
Put a brewery in it.
Put a brewery in it.
What happened?
Well, the beer scene, Tommy, was on fire, baby. Everyone was better for it. Today, however, something is happening.
Where'd they go?
Well, that's just it. We need to figure out what the hell, if anything, is going on with our beloved beer scene.
Yeah.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5, WCMF, just after 7:25, 7:30. We have a story involving a man in trouble with what he allegedly did to a deer.
To a deer?
Well, here's okay.
What are you doing?
It's not sexual, you creep.
I wasn't saying sexual.
I saw the look at you.
Oh, yeah.
This seems like an act of mercy.
Oh.
And I was unaware that this is against the law. And it seems like one of those things where, like, yes, technically it's illegal, but based on what he was trying to do.
Okay, so his heart was in the right place?
Look, I'll let you decide.
All right.
Also, he may have made another mistake. We'll get to it
All right.
just after 7:30 here in the break room on CMF. So 2 major beer things happened while we were on our break. We are back live. We missed you so much.
What happened?
1, Fifth Frame Brewery, which is a very popular brewery out in, it's on the east side, right, Kimmy? Irondequoit?
It's in like that Somerville area.
Okay, gotcha.
The mystery area that we're not really sure where it starts and stops.
Fifth Frame Brewery has closed.
Okay.
And Kimmy, that was people love Fifth Frame
Yeah,
Brewery.
it used to be over on like St. Paul, I think.
Okay.
Like right around the corner from us,
Oh,
really.
next to Fourth Frame.
And
you.
then they
Thank you.
moved, I think maybe last year, 2 years ago, and it seems like that may have changed some things for them.
Yeah, so we don't know why. They announced on Facebook saying it was an incredibly difficult decision, however unavoidable. But the other big beer news,
What's that?
Beers of the World on East Henrietta Road
Yeah, what happened?
will be closing that location.
Wait, the world is out of beer?
Beers of the World,
Well, that place is an institution.
Yeah,
It's been
they've been
here for, what, 30 years?
40 years.
40?
40 years. That's how old
damn.
you are. You thought it was 30. So their last day in Henrietta will be on February 26th. Their Batavia location will remain open. Their hours will now start to be reduced between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m.
So everybody's cutting back? Or did beer get super expensive?
252 WCMF 252-9263. If anyone knows, I mean, your husband's Mr. Beers.
I mean, I don't think the price necessarily like if you were into that, like, unique beers, I don't think that was the issue, I'm guessing, for people.
By the way, when it comes to beer stores, too, not only is Beers of the World in Henrietta closing down, a place that was literally down the street, AJ's Beer Warehouse that had been there for years,
Yeah.
that closed like a year and a half ago. So in 18 months, that's 2 of Rochester's most popular beer stores, the
Damn.
Pootsie. Over the last 12 months on top of that, there have been other breweries that have closed forever. Kimmy, like legacy bars that have shut their doors for good.
Yeah.
So everybody's putting down the glass?
Does anybody know why?
It has
is
to be
it-
people are cutting back. What else could it be?
I think people are cutting back, but
Sad.
we've also talked about how, like, people who are just coming into adulthood, I guess, like they're not drinking as much. So if they're not going out, going to the bars and having that type of social interaction,
Soft ass generation. Don't want to get with
they're-
it.
they
don't want
must
to get at it.
Don't want to get with it? Is that what you said?
You don't want to get with it. You don't want to get at
want
it.
to get with it at it?
You don't want to get polluted.
and those bars are relying on that new group of people to come through and support their business.
Can I say something that might sound stupid?
Sure.
Knock yourself out.
Thank you. I know, Kimmy, you're right. We've seen study after study that says Gen Z and Gen Alpha are drinking way less than we did. We also know that as a country, we are not drinking as much as we used
Everybody's
to.
cutting back.
Yeah, whether it's financial or health reasons. But I thought that the greater Rochester area, thanks to our beer culture,
Yeah.
was immune to that.
I thought so too.
The history of the Genesee Brewery, the long tradition of the corner bar, family drinking habits, Bill's drinking habits, that despite the national trend, we would be immune to the changes.
Yeah.
Is that naive?
No, I felt the same way.
Okay, so yes, it's naive.
Yeah, I guess so.
Am I dumb? No, I think the same, even though we're both wrong, you idiot.
No, but you and I both have done a tremendous amount of drinking in bars in this town over the last, I've been here 32 years.
Yeah.
And I've drank my ass off in this town. So I've seen a lot of packed joints. And I always just figured that this was the culture. The weather was kind of dank. So what else you going to do on a Thursday night? Especially if you're a young person, you go out and have some fun.
All right,
Get
so
after it. Get you some.
stop that.
No, just want to get
No,
a beer.
I don't know why that's making me so uncomfortable.
There is something else I've noticed too, and I don't know if this is a sign or has something to do with it, but I do know that there are some breweries now producing their own like cannabis drinks.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if like they've seen a trend of people going, I guess, California sober and they're like, well, we want to try to get in on that. If people are drinking less beer, maybe we can substitute that for something else.
I do find it funny, quick sidebar, the different definitions of sober that exist now. Because for those who don't know, California sober is just weed.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you aware of what Buffalo sober is?
There's that too.
Only beer and wine.
Yeah.
Only beer and
That
wine.
is Buffalo
Yes.
sober,
Okay.
only beer and wine.
Well, my father, who drank his whole life, didn't consider beer and wine drinking. He goes, that's not drinking.
No, I mean, there were a lot of people that
Oh,
age
yeah.
that feel the same. Because what? In Russia, alcohol was labeled as a soft drink until like 15 years ago. I'm not making that
Right.
up. It was like anything under 7% they could
Yeah.
sell to anybody.
Yeah.
252 WCMF, a traditional beer town in Rochester, is having a hard beer time. Beers of the World announced they are closing their Henrietta location on February 26th. Fifth Frame Brewery out there in the Somerville area, very popular spot. They have closed down. They're not open anymore. And that's just two of a long list, Kimmy, of breweries and bars that have been closing over the last year. All right. Are folks getting away from beer? Is it the cannabis? Is that what this is?
It's
I
got to
don't know,
cut
that
into
could
it.
contribute to it. It might not be the sole reason, but I would imagine that that's taken some people in a different direction.
But it's so not social.
No, but there are people that go to bars to drink and aren't social. I mean, they just like to go and sit, and that's their form of relaxing. So if that person substitutes it, I would imagine there's others.
So you
doing
get
the
your
same.
high at home, basically.
Well, but you could get your high at home just buying beer and sitting on the couch. Why weren't people doing that?
Yeah, true.
Right? And even that guy, I mean, look, Kimmy, you're right. There are those weirdos that go to bars and just sit by themselves and drink alone.
Why are you pointing?
Anytime. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to stretch out my shoulder.
Yeah.
Slept on it weird. But, like, it's not a bar for, like, there's only one or two of those people in every bar you go to. You know what I mean? You never go walk into a bar
Sure.
and it's an entire bar of weirdo ass
Maybe, but
black
maybe
turtleneck
people
corduroy
like
bitches.
maybe people who tried cannabis realized they didn't miss it. I don't know. Maybe they didn't really miss the going out and socializing as much as they thought they would.
Okay. We got Instagram messages coming in. Duffy and WCMF is the easiest way to get us. And I'm really open to any ideas here because I don't know why it's bothering me so much.
Oh.
Because it's not like I go to bars anymore, really.
No, but you would think, again, the next generation would be
Yeah.
doing that. Like, there was two clubs in town. They were more like nightclubs that were always packed.
Oh, here, let's sit down and listen to Uncle Tommy tell us about the nightclubs.
So you had Carpe Diem, which is now the Dinosaur Barbecue, which was always packed. And then you had the gay bar. It was Marcello's.
Okay.
That was always packed. And by the way, a lot of straight people went to Marcello's just to watch gay people drink and party. So
What?
it was almost like people went to Marcello's
went
just to go see gay people drink and party. And they had drag
They
shows.
didn't drink.
No, they drank and they partied.
Okay.
I'm just saying they were straight people that went to gay bars to hang out in gay bars
Okay.
for that experience. What?
It's just
I
the
feel
way
like
you
you're
said it.
revealing
It
what
was-
you did
yes,
and nobody else
yeah.
did that.
I
you
may have
went
worn
there-
a dress in there one
you-
time and I had makeup on.
By the
But that was for work.
By the way, while you reminded me, the Bachelor Forum closed too. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
The Bachelor
Yeah.
Forum, which has been open for what, 50 years?
Oh my God, that's like the original. That place and there was another place called Jim's that were in town,
Mm-hmm.
but all those places are all gone. So all these people and all these groups of people that drank and went out and partied and socialized, did they all just go home? Like, I'm done with it.
Well, it's interesting to me.
Like, where are the young people coming through to
don't-
fill these bars up?
I don't know if they are. That's what we're trying to figure out. But it is interesting because I
They
think
ain't going to
that
church.
that-
They're closing.
breweries really exploded as I was in my 20s probably,
Okay.
which what I would think like that group of people were the ones that really carried the business.
Okay.
And now those people, they had kids, their kids are getting busier, so they're probably not going out as often as they did maybe 10 years ago. And like you said, the younger people aren't necessarily, that's not what they're doing on a regular basis. So that could kind of be why sales are down.
But that's always happened, right?
Right, there's always another. That's my point. There's always another
But
wave of people
but
coming
the next
in.
wave isn't coming in. That's
And-
my
Right.
point.
And I mean, I guess the difference would be like, at my age, when my dad was my age, he was still going out and not partying, but going out and having a beer at a bar every once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, it is funny too, because like when you guys turn like 50, 55, like you start retiring. Like my dad's generation, even my generation, still go out and drink and party.
Yeah.
Like they go out to dinner, they go out to lunch, they travel, they drink, they do things. I'm wondering if your generation will stop that.
I mean, it is.
Like you won't be doing because like my parents used to go out and have lunch and day drink.
Yeah. It's expensive, man.
yeah, that's
It's
It is.
expensive.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that could be it too. Is you're starting to price people out. You're pricing out the little
Well, I
drunk.
don't even know if it's their prices
You?
are getting more expensive, but if you've tried to cut something out
Yeah.
of your budget or save money, that may be the first place you do it.
Big mistake.
All right, we got a ton of Instagram messages coming in. You said you want to hear from the younger people. Is 29 young enough for you?
About what?
Oh, what the opinion of a 29-year-old in the
Oh, yeah,
bar?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Blake writes us
What
on
an
Instagram.
idiot, this kid.
Blake writes us, the beer scene is dead. I'm 29. Me and my girl want to go hang at Patron Saint or Red and drink liquor with our friends, not sit next to some big bearded guy in a flannel and drink beer.
Well, he's Mr. Sophisticated. He wants to, he's pinky up.
I've been to those places. It's not full of 20-somethings. You know
What-
what I mean? Like,
what-
do you see a flood of like younger people
No, but this kid
spending
thinks
that
he's
kind
big
of money?
city.
But you think you're big city. That's why you went to Patron Saint, too, to go have like lunch at 3 o'clock in the
Yeah, it's
afternoon.
like a bunch of Tommies.
You bitch. You can't even get a reservation at a Rochester restaurant, and you're on the radio. Wait, what's wrong with sitting next to some big bearded guy in a flannel drinking beer? That's Three Heads' whole business model.
Yeah.
How dare you talk about Jeff Dale like that? Were people drinking craft beer for clout? Is that what this is? Was it just a
Well,
trend?
it was trendy, right?
Well, I
I mean,
know
a
it
lot
was-
of people got into it.
Yeah, it was a hobby for a lot of people. Like, I mean, we even talked about how people would go travel to unique breweries, come back, trade beers.
Yeah,
like,
your
there
husband was a big beer trader.
Beer
Well, look at
trading.
that.
I don't know if that still goes on.
But look when they dropped those beers and you had a line down the street to get that
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah, you're right.
I haven't heard about that in a while.
All right, so if the boom is over, are we
Everybody's going to be sober and healthy, and man, you're going to hate it, man. You're going to so effing hate it.
Why? Look, man, I don't want to see the beer scene get hurt like
I don't
this.
either,
I don't want to
man.
see the bar scene get hurt like this. But like, if people
Elbows up. Come on, kids.
if people are doing this to get healthier, which you argue people are not healthy and should get healthier, why are you upset about this?
I think you're missing out. It's fun.
I agree.
There's a reason why this
I
thing
know
was
what you want.
invented and why it's
Yeah.
been around since Jesus. It's fun.
But you hate it. You want it, but you hate it. You hate crowded bars.
Yeah, you hate craft
You hate
beer.
drunk
But I
young
want it-
people.
I
You
want it
hate
for
Jeff
your
Dale.
kids.
What's that?
Yeah, I want it for the future generations to have some fun.
Just don't involve me in your fun.
Right, yeah, go do your thing. Just keep it down.
You know what's funny? My kids have never shown any interest in going to a bar. 'Cause
Really?
When I was my
But you don't drink in front of your kids much either.
not really.
Yeah.
I mean, like
yeah, but I would think your daughter's getting around that age where like not that she's gonna sneak in anywhere, but she probably has friends that have.
Just,
or,
a,
like,
just
15.
you always knew-
curiosity.
What?
she's 15. What were you doing at 15?
Well, you always knew like the
Not
one,
much.
the rebel kid that like would tell you all the stories about it.
I'll put
Maybe
it.
not 15, but she's.
I mean,
she was
curiosity
16.
No,
you would think, you want to check it out.
Well, like, okay, look, at that age, I was already drinking in
Yeah.
bars, you know. But, like, even, like, at 15, Kimmy, like, we grew up hanging out in bars with our parents after
Yeah,
softball
sure.
or,
Yeah,
beer league hockey.
it's
or
social.
whatever. Yeah.
It wasn't a mystery.
And, like, all I wanted to do was go be an adult in a bar. Like, all my buddies
Have
did.
fun.
Yeah, 15, 16, 17 years old. Neither of my kids, because we've taken them to bars on, like, St. Patrick's Day. It's just a place. They get their Shirley Temple. They hang out. They go home. They're never like, this is fun. I want to go back. It seems to not interest them.
So what is he? Because the other thing about drinking was just to go out, meet the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Well, you got
And,
those.
and that seems to have gone away.
You got those dating apps now. You don't need it.
Yeah.
Eh.
You know. I mean, look, man. If I don't
Yeah,
have
well, yeah, you're gonna see way more people on those apps in a day than you ever would just going to a bar.
Yeah.
Holly writes us, and her Instagram handle is Holly with the nails. They're painting the nails. You know the
She's
emoji.
painting her nails?
No, it's an emoji.
the emoji.
Oh.
Kimmy, that was for Kimmy. That was
Yeah.
not for you.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Holly writes us.
What's she saying?
WCMF. I think people just started drinking seltzers because they're thrown in our face. That's the younger generation prefers them over having a good beer. She's not wrong about that.
The White Claw generation.
Bro, the amount of. Do you know that Lipton makes a hard iced tea now?
Yeah, they always have.
Really?
I didn't.
They
I
always
think,
did?
No, that's been around a long time,
Has
I
it?
think.
Yeah, but they serve those at bars, don't they?
Yeah, but it's not like if you go to Three Heads, they're not. Are they going to
Yeah.
have seltzers and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I can't get it.
Some of the local breweries have their own seltzer.
I would have a hard time getting motivated over seltzer.
Bro, all the kids in the parking lot of the Bills game are drinking those seltzers. She's right.
God, they look nauseating.
I don't.
I don't get it.
It's like drinking like sparkling water while someone's yelling raspberry in the background. You know what I mean? It's like it's just not enough of a flavor. It doesn't make
Dizzy
sense to
water.
me. Thank you. Yes. And you know what's weird about this too?
What?
Like if we are getting away from beer in the greater Rochester area, beer has always been our drink. Like if you're a born and bred Rochesterian,
Yeah.
and your favorite beverage isn't alcohol, it feels like something tragic happened to you, or you're just trying to look cooler.
Or
than
you're
you actually-
religious or something.
Yeah.
Or you're,
That's-
a straighty.
There aren't many places in the greater Rochester area that you can't get a beer.
Right.
Like, think about this. All of our festivals have beer tents. all the Catholic carnivals we grew up with had beer tents.
Yeah.
Your kid plays hockey. You can buy a beer and watch your kid play sports.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're very European.
Like, where can you not get a beer?
But it sounds like that's going to start drying up if people ain't going out and supporting it.
Okay. So does that mean should we be drinking more?
To make up for it.
No, I'm serious. Because, like, if there is Kimmy going to be
I got a little time now.
but you don't drink beer.
I know.
I drink beer.
No, you drink one
Rarely.
Guinness. And you do it just for the clout, too, you bitch. Check out my turtleneck. It's European beer. It's European. It's not American.
Hey, by the way, it's an Irish beer. I'm supporting your people.
They're doing fine. Buy something from a local brewery. Because, like, here's the thing.
What's that?
We're coming in to the hardest alcohol time of the year.
Yes, it's going to be a tough couple months.
We talked about it this morning.
Well, you got the playoffs and everything, the Super Bowl.
Dry January.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's become a legitimate thing. Like, you can
Yeah.
see bars' bottom lines be
Yeah, everybody's cleaning
It's
up
almost
their
like they
act.
account for it at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. I love how we're talking about beer dying. I'm literally fighting for my life with this hangover from all the beer I drank yesterday. Why is anyone drinking any beer? My brother and I drank so much yesterday that we had to go to the gas station at the stadium and buy more beer.
Oh, wow.
For the first time in my life,
Damn.
I outdrank
Ran
our
through it.
supply.
Damn.
So I'm doing my part.
All right.
I don't know what the rest of you sons of bitches are doing. I mean, get out there and support a local brewery.
Okay. I'll do it.
Kimmy, it will be shut up. It will be interesting
Yeah.
to see when this all shakes out, which ones will be standing left. Which ones are the ones that we trust and enjoy the most.
Well, it seems like a lot of them have shifted to having some sort of food option, which I think helps too, because
Okay.
now people are going there and staying there to eat, drinking more beer, as opposed to just stopping after a meal or before a meal. I think
Okay.
that helps.
That's what you prefer.
Well, I've noticed like those are the ones that seem to be like have a steady flow of people, and people are sticking around longer because they're there for like the night as opposed to just a stop.
Okay, no, that's a good call. All right, go out. Support,
Enjoy yourself.
Just buy.
Go get you some. Yeah.
Let's take a break. This is a strange story
What's that?
because this seems like it was an act of mercy.
But how did he enact this act of mercy?
Well, there's no other way you could have done this. This
Okay.
was probably the most humane way to do
But
it.
it is ugly.
Yes.
I didn't even know what the guy did, but I knew it was ugly.
It's also, it turns out, illegal.
Oh.
And I was unaware of this, and I am curious, excuse me,
Yeah.
if this guy was aware that this was illegal. He did, however, if the allegations are true, whether or not this was a merciful thing,
Yeah.
make one really big mistake. Like, this was the worst possible guy to attempt this. We'll explain everything, and we might need you deer hunters to help us,
Oh.
and we'll do it next here in the break room. On CMF. This is a story in two parts. On one hand, you understand why a human being would feel compelled to do this, even if it was against the law.
Okay.
You could argue it's the most compassionate thing you could do. What's weird here, however, if there was one person who should not do this,
Yeah.
it would be this man.
Oh.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5, WCMF. We are back. We are live. We missed you oh so much. At least I missed you. I don't know.
Oh, missed everybody.
You've been painting, it looks like, based on your outfit, and not like a wall. I'm talking about like a canvas. Just after 7:45, we closed down Highmark yesterday. The Bills with a regular season finale victory. We have no picks to recap, but we are going to recap what the Bills have announced they are doing with the rest of the pieces of the stadium.
Oh, all right.
Because the seats are sold out.
Wait, every goddamn seat?
Yes, the company selling them says they have almost sold every seat. And while we were on vacation, they started selling some other stuff, too, that we'll fill you in on.
Oh.
We've jumped the shark on this. But if you are someone who wants some weird stuff, including something I speculated about a couple weeks ago,
You sure did.
oh, buddy boy,
All right.
we'll get to it just after 7:45 here on a postgame Monday on CMF. Tommy,
Yeah.
feel like taking a ride out to Steuben County?
Oh, yeah, nice area.
That's where we find a weird story that starts all the way back in early November with a deer.
Ooh.
State police were called for reports of an injured deer on the side of the road.
Oh, poor thing.
So they went out to take care of it.
Yeah.
But when they got there, the deer had already been taken care of.
Oh.
They found the deer dead by gunshot. Why is that funny? Somebody had already shot the deer.
Oh, thank
Put it
you.
out of its misery. So after an investigation, police say someone came across the hurt deer, used a handgun, and shot it in the head.
Oh, wait, they didn't hit the deer.
So it looks like the deer may have been hit.
But the person that shot that deer wasn't necessarily the one that hit the deer.
We don't have the details
Okay.
on that. I would assume, based on the way the story is written, if the allegations are true, the person who shot it did not hit it.
Just capped its ass.
Yeah, just put it down. All right. So apparently that is super illegal. Did you know this?
To shoot a deer,
On the side of the road.
period. Okay.
Well, I mean, you.
What
can
if it's way out in the wilderness?
Well, what road goes out in the wilderness?
Well, Steuben County probably has some desolate, roads with not a lot going on.
Okay.
Can you do it there? It's not in a residential area.
The way this is written, and if I'm wrong,
So you can't discharge a gun by the side of any road?
I would guess that's
I
probably.
thought this was America.
If I can't go road shooting. All right, I'm asking you hunters out there.
Yeah.
252 WCMF. Is it against the law for me to shoot a dying deer on the side of the road? Because I would understand if it is.
Right.
But at the
what if
s-
it's just lazy and you shoot it?
Okay, so there's a debate to be had.
Yeah.
Should it be illegal to put a deer out of its misery if you
Well,
come
I
across
mean,
it?
like you say, if you have the skill set to do that, and the poor thing's suffering.
Okay, but
yeah.
here's the thing.
Don't the cops do it though?
The cops will do it, but
But they're
they
licensed to
I guess
shoot.
they're there to make that decision. I don't
What
know.
are you
Do
saying?
it safely.
they're
Well, they're
licensed
licensed-
to
Yeah.
shoot.
Like your dad's licensed to kill.
No, he's not.
Yes, he's 007.
No, he's not.
Lance Duffy, licensed to kill.
Like the fact that you said if you are qualified, every guy with a gun thinks he's qualified
It's
to shoot
true,
that
yeah.
deer in the head. So I mean, what is qualified?
All
What
right,
is
yeah.
the skill set? I mean, Kimmy, should it be illegal to put a deer out of its misery if you come across it hurt like that?
I guess not. I mean, it would be hard to sit there and watch the thing suffer while you're waiting for who knows, I guess, how long. I don't know if that's like a major priority depending on where you are. I don't know how long it would take for somebody to get there.
Do they say what he's charged with?
Well,
Is
okay.
it just shooting a gun or shooting a gun at a deer?
So it turns out
or
there's
combo plate.
there's a little more to this story that I should probably share
All right.
with you before we get deeper into the conversation. I would like to stand by what I said about this should be okay,
Okay.
for most people.
Yeah,
But
why
the-
not this guy?
The suspect in this case, not most people.
Right.
Last week, police arrested a 42-year-old man for shooting that deer with a handgun.
All right.
And that man, according to police, is a convicted felon who is not allowed to have the gun he used to shoot the deer.
All right. Okay. It adds a little something to it. But, convicted felon can be many things.
What?
I mean, it could be nonviolent. Right?
Okay, but he's not allowed to have a gun.
Well, maybe that just comes with the felon.
I understand. You're not legally allowed to own a gun.
All right.
And he not only owns a gun, he used it to shoot a deer in the head on the side of
Well,
the
he's
road.
trying to do something nice.
I agree with you. Now, here's the thing.
Right.
This gentleman has been charged with criminal possession of a weapon in the second and third degree, which are both felonies, by the way. He
Yeah.
is in some serious trouble. You're still, despite the fact that he is, according to police, a convicted felon that's not allowed to have a gun, okay with him shooting this deer in the head on the side of the
Well,
road?
he didn't do anything bad with the gun. He did something nice with the gun. He did it nice.
Well, okay.
He gave the deer a nice bullet.
Well, I mean,
He did.
it is though. It is a nice bullet.
You know what? It's a mercy bullet.
It was. Yeah. I don't think I would have the stones to do that, man.
I couldn't do it. Even if the poor thing's suffering, I could not.
Look it right in the face.
No.
Bah! It's literal doe eyes. Blast him. Would you say something cool before you did it?
What would you say?
Charles Bronson style?
You believe in dear Jesus? You're about to meet him, possibly.
I don't know what kind of deer life you led. All right, 252 WCMF. Let's talk to Brad. He's going to square us away. Hey, Brad, what's going on?
What's up, Duffy?
What up?
Hey, first of all, that game was epic yesterday, but as far as shooting deer on the side of the road, it is illegal to shoot a firearm across a roadway or on the side of a roadway. You must be off the roadway into a field or something to shoot it. Only a cop or a DC officer can shoot a dying deer on the side of the road.
Okay. All right, so I do have to call the cops to do that. How long does it take a cop normally to get there to take care of the deer?
I'm guessing they ain't rushing there. They got other things going on.
It depends on how busy they are. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 45 minutes. Depends on how busy they are. I say put it out of its misery, but you can't legally shoot it. So
okay,
so you
got
to sit there and keep it company. Hold his paw. It's going to be all right, buddy.
He's got a hoof, stupid.
Hold his hoof.
You hit a bear.
Oh, no.
Brad, thanks for the call, buddy. I'm a little bit disturbed, and I didn't want to go down this road, where he goes, I think it's okay. It sounds like Brad may have shot a deer in the head of the side.
Yeah, you know. So he sounds like a man's man.
Can I also say I found it surprising that anyone called the cops, period? Although, I guess according to the story, they didn't call the cops because they heard the shot. They called the cops for the
called
deer.
initially because they saw the deer, I'm guessing, and then somebody took care of it in between.
Because, like, there are two parts of our community, like when you walk through city, suburb, country.
Yeah.
Where when you hear pops, 2 out of those 3 places are not concerned by it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now that I live out in West Henrietta, I hear gunshots all the time.
Is that a firecracker or a gunshot?
But
who knows?
Maybe you're close
One
to the
or
woods.
other.
Yes, there are people hunting. Kimmy,
Yeah.
I don't even think twice about it.
Yeah.
When I lived, near the city.
Those are people hunting.
Well,
They just leave it there.
but again, I wasn't. It's only like the most suburb of suburb where if it's any pop, immediately all the neighborhood apps. Are those fireworks or is that a gunshot? I know a gunshot when I hear a gunshot.
Yes.
I heard a gunshot.
So I'm wondering though, I wonder if the person who hit the deer called or somebody that just saw the deer struggling
good point.
called. Because wouldn't somebody have damage to their car?
Yeah, do I
but
have?
we don't know if that is this guy or
We
not.
don't know. We
Yeah.
don't.
He
And
may have been the guy that hit the deer.
again, if you're just joining us, 252 WCMF, we are back. We are live this morning. We're talking about the story that happened out in Steuben County. Started all the way back in early November when state police were called for reports of an injured deer along the side of the road. When the cops got there, they found the deer dead. Somebody had shot the deer in between them getting the call and them getting there. After an investigation, they arrested a 42-year-old man that police say shot the deer with a handgun. Not only is that illegal, police say the man is a convicted felon who was not allowed to have the gun he used to shoot the deer. Despite all of these very illegal things happening, Tommy's on his side.
Well, he didn't. I mean, you hate to see anything suffer. I saw your comedy show, man. Everybody wanted a handgun.
I mean, the intent behind it wasn't to be cruel. And
Right,
I guess
he did-
that's
you know,
why
he-
it doesn't sound as bad as
It's
it
mercy.
Okay.
I couldn't do it, but thank God somebody can.
All right, we also may be painting the best case scenario here. Because look, I want to be on your side here. I want to say this is like the right thing to
Yeah.
do, and this is what if this guy just wanted to kill something, and he had an opportunity?
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
But it still took care of a problem.
Okay, not his problem to take care of.
This deer was a problem, and this problem needs to go away. And there's nothing we can do.
There are, even you in your head that can't kill the deer are doing mob fantasies about shooting a deer that's been hit by a car
Well, I have a family member that shot an iguana because it was in his yard.
with a silencer.
With a true story with a silencer.
Dude, so all the other iguanas wouldn't hear him coming.
Yes.
252 WCMF. Let's talk to Chris. Hey, Chris, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, go Bills.
Go Bills.
First guy was partially correct. It is illegal to shoot a firearm across the road, but if you hit a deer, you do have to call the police. If you shoot the deer, it's considered hunting out of season.
But we are in deer season right now, aren't we?
No, deer season's over with.
Oh, now you tell me. All right, so
No, but
Chris,
this thing was shot in November.
yeah, this was back in November, Chris.
Yeah, but still, it's hunting. If you can't hunt near the roadway like the first guy said, but if you hit a deer, you have to call the police to properly dispatch the deer.
Okay.
But it would be considered hunting without a license.
Are you okay with what this guy did, Chris, if the allegations are true?
I would, yeah.
You would do this?
I would do this, yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing, Chris. Thanks for the call, buddy. Have a good rest of the day. Don't do this, obviously.
Chris put you down.
This 42-year-old guy who was arrested
Yeah.
had to think he got away with it, right?
Yeah,
I would
because
think
there's
so.
nobody around.
Yeah.
And by the way, it happened all the way back on November 3rd. He was not arrested until last week.
Yeah, I would think I'm free and clear.
Yeah.
6 weeks. And by the way, it's also possible he was unaware that
That he did anything wrong.
illegal.
Yeah.
except
Well, the
for
gun. You got the
having
whole
the gun thing. Yeah.
felony
Yeah.
gun thing
Yeah.
that is very illegal that he must have known about. Rob writes us on Instagram, Duffy and WCMF, easiest way to get us. He says, I hit a deer once, and it wasn't dead. I was in the middle of dragging it out of the road so no one drove over it, and a trooper stopped. I asked if he was going to shoot it, and he said, yes, I hate to because it causes me so much damn paperwork. What kind of paperwork do you have to fill out to
Well, I
shoot?
guess
Every
because you
time you-
discharge
yeah.
a firearm,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You got
You got to
that.
say, did you put this in a deer or chuck? They want to know. You got to account for every bullet.
You don't put down Chuck. You take Chuck to the hospital.
Some chucks may need to be put down, bro. And they ask you a question, though, because it's an illegal gun, right?
Yeah.
But let's say you had that illegal gun, but you did something heroic with it. Are you still in, like,
I
deep
think
crap?
you're still in trouble, yes.
Stories have shown
That
up.
kind of sucks.
Well,
Well,
I mean, you did something. Let's say you saved the day.
yeah.
yeah.
And then you go, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
There's an illegal gun, bro.
Yeah. There have been
Get in
several
the car.
There have been several stories like this. I mean,
Really?
look, man. Yeah.
I always thought you give the guy a pass because he did a good.
No, because you're not allowed to
Give it
have,
a little,
what is that?
get out of here.
You get
Take your
out-
gun, get out of here.
Why aren't you allowed to have a gun?
It's a long story, man.
Do you understand how hard it is
There's
to
a
not
story
be allowed?
behind that story.
It was a roommate. It was a discussion about a
No,
past due bill.
I want you to think about the people we know that have guns
yeah.
that 100% should not have guns.
You talking about my family?
Everybody that we've ever met that owns a gun that know us
I'm
personally.
thinking of my own relatives.
Like,
Why, you can't shoot a lizard anymore?
think about what you have to do to not be allowed to own a gun,
Yeah, sure.
right? So for them to be deemed not gun worthy, yeah, I don't care what they're doing.
I always thought if you did something nice, though, you get a little something.
Where
Little
is that
something,
written
little something,
down?
little something, little something.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I'm for the little something rule.
The little something rule.
Yeah.
But that means they would have to be illegally carrying a gun at all times. They would have to illegally own a gun in the first place.
I know,
You're committing a crime just by existing with the gun.
I know.
No, you don't know.
Don't even get me started with the paperwork.
Dumbest person I've ever met. It's so funny
But
how the different answers we are getting from people that are writing here, right?
It's similar, but there's like one or two details or some minor differences.
So, like, Dom writes us on Instagram. And again, I'm not criticizing because I don't know any of this
Yeah.
stuff. But he says you can't legally discharge a firearm from the road. You have to be 150 feet off the road.
you're going to drag it to your 150 feet?
Okay, Jeremy writes us, you have to be 500 feet away from a building that you don't have permission to shoot near. Another guy writes us, Dan, he says you have to be 750 feet away from the road.
Yeah, because you could be on somebody's property.
You could be another county.
750 feet?
Well, what if you're those counties
On the
touch?
county line, you dumbass.
Yeah, they have county lines, man. That's where you meet the girls in the country song.
No, you take them to the county. You meet them at the bar. You take them out past the county.
Oh, I was doing it wrong.
That's what you do. You shoot a deer on the way.
I
over
was
there.
standing out at the county line looking for some get me some.
How are there so many different answers here? Because I
Well,
assume all of
They
these
know
people
a guy
own-
who knew a guy.
But I assume all these people, Kimmy, own guns. Like, these are
Yeah.
laws you have to know, right?
Mhm.
You don't want to get in trouble with your gun.
Right.
You don't want to lose your privilege of having a weapon
Yeah.
if you're going to be responsible with it. Ugh.
What?
Chase writes us. Duffy at WCMF. Again, if you're just joining us, we're talking about this 42-year-old man. Back in November, police say he shot a deer that was injured by the side of the road
Just to watch him die.
with a handgun. That is illegal, but it turns out he was also a convicted felon who was not allowed to own a gun, so now he is facing 2 additional felonies on top of that. Chase writes us, the over 1,000 is a felony. All you would have to do nowadays to not own a gun is steal somebody's iPhone or laptop. Is
Oh.
it all felons that are not allowed to own a gun, or is it a violent felony where they take your gun
Oh.
away? I'm asking.
I-
By the way, stealing something worth over $1,000, it's not just a thing. Like, you can't accidentally have a felony,
yeah.
grand larceny.
Yeah, by accident.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, oops, this is not my laptop. I grabbed the wrong laptop, and I'm not giving it back to you.
It's $1,000, right?
$1,000 is grand larceny, which would be a felony. But you can also, most of the time, if it's like a isolated thing or it happened once or twice, you'll plead down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now we're getting deep in the weeds here, much like that deer was.
Yes.
252 WCMF. We'll take one more call before we move on. Eric has got the last word on CMF. You know, we've given you all kinds of information.
Yeah.
And Eric says everyone is wrong. Eric, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
No, not too bad. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. What's up?
Hey, so yeah, first of all, there's a lot of different little topics and gray areas with this. You do not have to be 150 feet off the road, like the guy said. You have to be off the maintained portion of the highway. Most townships typically own like 25 feet from the center line of the road out. You cannot shoot across the roadway. You do have to be 500 feet from a building to discharge a firearm unless you have written permission otherwise.
So, like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Pat. Can I shoot my gun near your house?
Can you sign this
Knock
permission
yourself
slip?
out.
I'm surprised how many people are like, "What are you doing?" And then you explain. They're like, "All right." Some are okay with it. Some are not.
Wait. When they say, "What are you doing?" You don't ask first.
Well, yeah, no, you ask first, and they say, "What do you mean? Would you discharge your firearm for?" And you say, "I'm either hunting, I'm target shooting, or I'm
gotcha.
close." You know,
Okay.
You go to it beforehand. The problem is these idiots wait till they do something, and then the cops get called. Preventative. Go to the house first. Talk to the people.
Talk, communicate.
Well, it's good advice, especially when you got a gun.
Unless you want to talk about waterfowl hunting, which is totally different.
Don't want to do that, Eric. That's the last thing I want to do right now. I don't want to do that
Wait,
at
you
all.
don't want to talk about waterfowl hunting?
Eric, thanks for the call, buddy. Have a good rest of the day. I love how true. It's always the last person we talk to where we're like, oh, okay, that's got to be the right answer.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Well, last word.
Every
Yeah.
single person has had a different. Eric knows what he's
Yeah.
talking about. All right, let's take a break. We do not have picks to recap from the game yesterday on account of us being on vacation, but there is some very exciting news for a certain segment of people coming from Highmark Stadium.
Oh.
Unless the Bills and the Chargers win out in the playoffs, there will not be another game at Highmark Stadium. But it doesn't mean you can't own pieces of it to put in your own house. We talked about the seats. We'll touch on that. While we were on vacation, they started selling other items.
Wow.
We've jumped the shark
Really?
on, bro, what people have spent.
I can't imagine. Just the seats.
No, bro. This other piece of memorabilia that has been sold
Yeah.
is sold out. And the amount of money
How much
people
did they have
spent,
of it?
I'm going to tell you all about it. But there's more coming, including something that I speculated, Kimmy. What did I tell you? You guys laughed in my stupid face.
Well, is this the same thing as what you want?
Yeah.
The way it's written, it seemed like it was a different thing.
We'll read the quote.
Okay.
We'll get into it next here in the break room. WCMF. someone is going to make an effing fortune. They already have.
Oh.
They have already made an effing fortune. Turns out it's not the Bills,
Oh.
which we will touch on in a second, but something that you guys laughed at me for, that I speculated would be very. I wear this hat all the time. It's cold.
I laugh and I laugh and I laugh.
You're wearing a cord turtleneck sweater.
And you wore the same hat in. It's just a different color.
And you're ugly. We're back. We're live. You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF. It is a post-game Monday, but we were on vacation last week.
Yeah.
Right? So we do not have any picks to recap. Let's catch you up on all the Bills things you need to know right now.
Okay.
1, it is official. Your Buffalo Bills are headed to Jacksonville to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars in the wild card round. It'll be 1 o'clock Sunday on CBS. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's your favorite time.
Yes, it is. It is the
I do love
ideal.
a
1 o'clock game.
You got it. Also, the way that the Ravens game ended last night, if you missed it, the Ravens.
So they were loser go home, right?
Yeah, winner made the playoffs, won the division, loser went home. The Ravens missed a 44-yard kick to go to the playoffs. But Derrick Henry was just a couple of yards off of eclipsing James Cook for the rushing title. He did not do it.
Nice.
James Cook is your rushing champion
Damn.
for 2025. It is a weird season where you have Josh Allen and the running back with the most rushing yards in the NFL, and you didn't win your division, right? If you would have told me at the beginning of the year, James Cook
With
is going
those stats.
to lead the NFL in rushing.
It's
there's
a lock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that the stadium is all done and we had that emotional send-off, if you were there, you know what I'm talking about. All that's left are our memories of that stadium
Yeah.
and whatever you could get your hands on.
And
For
literal pieces of the stadium.
So we talked, 4 weeks ago, a month ago? They offered the seats to season ticket holders and folks that were put on a wait list. You could buy actual seats.
Buy your ass.
You got it. I bought my seats. I'm going to put them in the basement in my man cave. You made fun of me for that. The seats have sold out.
Wait.
All seats.
All the seats have
All
sold.
the seats have sold.
Did you buy your seats?
I have my seats.
Okay.
Well, okay, I don't have them yet.
But
I
you
will
did
have
get yours. Okay.
Yes, so those have sold out. Last week,
So every goddamn, even like the benches in the end zone. and
I
all
don't
that
know
stuff?
about that. Oh, yeah, they're cutting up the benches.
They got the benches. I even saw like the seat back, like the backs of the seats. People were just buying that piece.
Yep.
Oh, because it just has the number on it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah. So last week, while we were on vacation, they released 2 more items that you could buy from the stadium. They started selling swatches of turf.
Okay.
Those are selling for up to $400.
In all
Wait.
forms.
For just a square of turf?
So it's like
Some of it's framed,
2
some
foot
of
by
it's
3
in
foot.
like little display cases.
Yeah.
Like I've seen it,
Wow.
displayed in different ways.
But the official "we've jumped the shark" moment from last week.
What's the big one?
They're selling pieces of the goalpost.
Wait, so they're going to cut that up?
Cut that up.
Like little rings?
Yeah, so they were selling, they're trying to make it functional. You could buy an 8-inch piece of goalpost with the final season at Highmark logo on the front of it to put spatulas and kitchen
Oh,
utensils
like a holder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for $130.
God damn.
You could buy a 4-inch version of that to put
Yeah.
pens and pencils
All right. Oh, yeah, a little pen holder.
for $110.
Damn.
Sold out, both of them.
I do have a
Cannot buy
question.
them right now.
You know why? It's just terrible economy. Nobody's got any money.
With the goalposts, though, how often are those replaced? Like, are those old? Like, have those been there a long time,
don't
or are
know.
those? Is that something that they have? Like, they got backup goalposts? Like, are these? I guess my question is: are you buying the goalposts, or are these pieces of like whatever goalposts
Kimmy's a little
they've used?
suspicious of your goal.
No,
I
she's
just don't
right.
know.
They've
I
gotta
guess how
have-
sentimental should I be about the goalposts?
Yeah, is there
my
like
question.
400 or 500 of them
Yeah.
in the basement?
There's got to
Yeah.
be extra goalposts in case one
I
of the
would
goalposts
think,
breaks.
right?
So
Yeah.
maybe you are getting backup goalposts. Who knows? There are 8 inches of those for $130.
Yeah.
They sold them out.
God damn.
But they're not done.
Yeah.
A story yesterday says the company that is selling these things, they have experience selling stadium pieces. They did this with the old Yankee Stadium. They did this with the old Cowboys.
So this is their companies doing this stuff.
You got it. And they say there's more coming. I'm going to read you a quote from the story on 10NBC.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Quote, a wide range of products will be available, including section signs, locker room carpet, light fixtures, flagpoles, and even bathroom items. There's always a sports bar that wants the urinals.
Oh.
You know what this means, Kimmy?
Urinals are for sale.
No, I know what it means.
What's it mean?
Somebody's going to buy that trough.
That trough's coming.
Okay, but they didn't
that
say
trough
that
is coming
though.
home with me.
They said urinals. Is that the same thing?
Why would you not sell? Somebody wants that trough. Somebody wants a trough.
Are there troughs and urinals?
Yes, there are different kinds
so
of bathrooms.
that's I see. I assume they were just selling like the individual urinals.
I'm sure they will do
How
that.
are they gonna cut
How
up the
nasty is that?
What?
The urinal at a.
trough? What if it's like the urinal from the locker room? Like, are you gonna know where that urinal came from?
Where Josh Allen's penis was in?
I don't know.
Could
Could have been some famous people using that urinal.
Talk to his old girlfriend.
I mean, look. Look, man, if you're going to buy a urinal from the stadium,
You
You
want
you want Josh Allen's urinal, wouldn't you?
Would you try to get him to autograph?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, why would
This
you
is
not
so
do
gross,
that? Here's
man.
what I do. I come over to my house, autograph the urinal. Can I get a picture of you using it? don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
So, like last night, again, to illustrate how emotionally tied we Bills fans are to these troughs, I went out of my way to go find a trough bathroom on the way out. Ryan and I,
Just to look at it?
so we
Measure
can
it?
get one last
Experience it time.
trough pee on the way
Well,
out.
I mean, are
Why
you
don't you go
looking
buy
out?
it?
Can you? I was gonna say, can you find it anywhere?
If it's for sale, I will be bidding on the
How
pee
long is it, you think? 6 foot?
trough. So there's different lengths of trough in different bathrooms.
Yeah.
There's like a 4
I
foot
thought it
one.
was super long.
So there's some that are like 20 feet long,
because they showed a picture of it.
but there's some that are like
Somebody
4.
posted a picture of it.
So
Maybe it was you.
This is
Did
so
you post a picture?
I
of
did
it?
not take a picture of the trough in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Kind of weird.
It just sounds gross and like you're gonna get sick or something.
You just clean it out. You put some Clorox on it. It's
like
fine. Would you not pee? If I had that in my garage, you wouldn't pee in the trough?
I mean, I pee in it, but
You
wouldn't
would
be
be a little-
happy about
Be
it.
a little bit impressed.
No.
The negotiation. I'm-
That's one of those things where when you're old and your daughter's got to figure out what to do with you next, and you got to move out of your house.
Yeah.
They're gonna go through your stuff and be like, "Why the f does Dad have this?"
And she would have to explain it to
stored
her
in
friends.
the garage.
Like she would have to explain it to her boyfriend.
Yes.
And her girlfriends that come over. Why do we have a trough in the house?
no, but nobody that knows me would have to ask that question. I think the question would be, if it went up for sale, why did I not try to
Okay.
buy the pee trough?
All right.
Two
Maybe
fi-
you can put it outside.
Well, no, then I'm
Well,
peeing outside.
yeah,
Well,
but don't
yeah.
you have to? Doesn't it have to like be hooked up to some type
Yeah,
of?
you hire a
Yeah,
plumber.
plumbing, I
Yeah.
hope.
Hire a plumber. It's fine.
He's standing in it.
Okay.
252 WCMF again. The company that is selling pieces of the stadium, Highmark Stadium, after the last game yesterday, they've sold out of seats. They are selling turf. They have sold out of pieces of the goalpost, and they say that everything will be for sale. Quote, a wide range of products will be available, including section signs, locker room carpet, light fixtures, flag poles, and even bathroom items. There's always some sports bar that wants the urinal. Kimmy?
Yeah.
Let's say your husband tomorrow,
Yeah.
$700, 4-foot pee trough. He wants it.
No, we have nowhere to put
He's
that.
going to put it in the garage. You got room.
wouldn't- You
You
wouldn't be able
Kimmy,
to
he's
hook,
gonna
it,
find a
hook
way.
it up to anything.
Kimmy, he's got a home bar. That
Sure,
trough
he
means
can
a lot.
have it in the garage if he wants it.
Would you fight it?
If this was something that he really felt passionate about, probably not.
You're a bad wife.
I don't get it.
You're a bad wife for even.
But you can't use it, so you don't get it.
Well, but I don't get like
You have to
wanting.
get your foot up that high.
The whole idea of it is disgusting.
It is.
putting
That's
it
the
in
whole
your
thing. I just find
house,
it
dude.
gross. Like the
years
millions
yes.
of gallons
You're never
of
gonna wash
urine
that out.
that have gone through this thing. It makes me sick.
Puke has probably been
Oh,
in there.
God.
Bro, every seat in that stadium has probably had puke or pee on it. At
I
some
know.
point.
I don't know why you want any. And by the way, these seats are uncomfortable. That's the other thing. The seats suck compared to like the new seats at nice new stadiums. They're hard plastic
Yeah.
garbage.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Kimmy, it turns out,
Oh.
according to Jim, it was my brother who posted a picture
I
of the
thought
pee
I saw
trough
it
last
somewhere.
night.
Some
What
Duffy.
a psychopath.
Yeah.
So I wonder then if they're gonna sell the urinals, are they selling all the toilets and
The
stuff
dumpers.
too?
I mean, yeah, why not? Look, they're good. If they can get money for it, they're
All
going
right.
to
Oh,
sell
yeah.
it. Here's the most interesting.
I would think the sinks, the mirrors, anything that's in that bathroom.
Well, the sinks in the women's bathroom are unique. They're like those big circle. Are they the same in the
the
men's
basin?
bathroom?
No, we don't have basin ones.
So yeah, and like where you step on like the pedal thing to make it. It
Oh.
looks like a fountain kind of.
Wait, have they not updated the women's restrooms ever in that stadium?
Actually, it's Jack
school. Seriously, those basin
Yes,
sinks.
no, I guess not all of the bathrooms. Some of the bathrooms had regular sinks. Some of them had those.
You know, I just realized, you're right. Women can't use the pee trough, like you said.
No, well, they could try.
Which, like, only 50% of the Bills fan base doesn't have that emotional attachment to the pee trough.
Right.
Because you can't understand it. I get why you don't get it. You, on the other hand, you should be a man and love the pee trough. So,
I don't really embrace pee.
What are you talking about? You said you got in pee fights when you were in high school.
Yeah, but I was a kid.
Your floor
Like,
committee.
I never looked at it in porn.
Okay.
Like, every time I popped up, not for me.
This is not a sexual
No,
thing.
I always felt bad for those actors. Like, they can't get a break.
I mean, I guess based on other things you could be doing in porn,
Yeah.
it's not the worst.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying?
This doesn't do anything for me.
Like, if we did a top 5 things I wouldn't want to do,
yeah.
that would be like 4 or 5. So I think the most interesting part of the story,
What's
outside of all the urine talk, is we assumed in this room
Yeah.
that it was the franchise and the Pagula family that would be making the money from this
Yeah.
sale.
Well, obviously, no. Oh,
involved?
they don't own it?
It's not.
Oh.
So it doesn't say who's making the money.
Well,
but
it's got to be the county, because the county owns the stadium.
I would
right?
assume so, yes. It says that the Bills are not making any money from these sales.
So is there an outside company that handles it for the county, and then
That's
they
what
take a
it
fee?
Sounds like these people are coming in to assess everything.
It's so stupid.
It's a legitimate business.
But it's so stupid.
Why is it stupid?
Because this stuff is selling itself. You don't need these people.
Well, you need someone to do
Bro,
it.
you could just hire a couple of Jamokes and go, there's your seat. Give me your money. Keep going.
You don't understand how serious people take these collectibles. Like, these are all going to be, like, inventoried to prove that's where they came from. So there's going to be a sticker that you can
Is
scan.
that an official urinal?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, look, how easy would it be
Please
for me
get the
to...
bouquet of it.
It would be very easy for me to go get a metal pipe, spray paint it yellow, and sell
That's
it.
what I would do.
That's what I'm
for
saying.
a buck and a half.
Again, no word on when the rest of these things will be going for sale.
Well, it's got to be soon, right? Because
Yeah, they're knocking it down.
when
Well, I
do
would-
they implode it?
Don't know.
Well, not until like after the season, probably, right? Just in case, like you said, there's some other event that has to happen at the stadium.
Yes.
So they're going to have like one of those implosion parties where you can go watch them, when they do it, like systematically take it down. And it looks really cool on TV.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
Because like that's the most romantic way to do it.
Yeah, that's kind of how they do it. It's kind
Not
of
like piece by piece.
orchestrated.
Yeah. But that stadium was built from 1969 to 1972, I believe. What?
Stay far, far away.
That's in a neighborhood,
yeah.
Yeah.
like with homes.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot tell me the dust that comes off of that implosion is good.
Might linger for a while.
Oh, you think like asbestos and stuff like that, lead
at
paint?
minimum, and
Well, haven't
urine.
they? Oh,
That's
yeah.
so much urine.
72 urine. That's good Nixon urine right
No,
there,
but-
buddy.
I mean, like they were.
That's good Jack Kemp right there. That's a 72 Kemp.
Joke's on you, Jack Kemp never played in that stadium. No, but I mean, like that's dangerous, isn't it? Is it not
It
dangerous?
sounds dangerous, but they do this all over
Yeah,
the country.
do.
They
You
take
would
out
think,
power
other
plants and
buildings have
everything.
the same problem. Do you think? I mean, I would guess probably not, since we haven't heard anything. But are they going to do like a watch party at the stadium, like they've done for other away games?
Have the Bills ever done a watch party?
They did this season.
Well, you go to
At the field house.
At the I thought it was like at the stadium.
It may have been.
you
actually.
go to the stadium to watch the game in
there.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh. Especially if they advance, you'd think you might want to.
I can't imagine they're going to let people back in after what they did yesterday, unless they play
True.
the AFC
Yeah.
Championship game.
It's
And
kinda
again,
like the final goodbye.
yeah, I mean they pulled out all the stops. They're probably out of fireworks. The only way that
Yeah.
Highmark Stadium has one more game in it is if the Bills, who are the 6th seed, play the Chargers, who are the 7th seed.
So
in
the
a-
two lows
Yep.
teams go
But
along.
could that
AFC
even match
championship
up
game.
that way?
Yeah.
One of them,
No, because everybody
based on the way it. Oh, okay.
everybody plays the lowest seed.
All right.
So there would be no way for them to meet unless it was in the AFC Championship game. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think a 6 and a 7 seed. No, it would be impossible.
Have
'Cause
ever
7 just
played?
got added. Yeah. So it would be impossible to play for their. Yeah. It would have been impossible. So yeah, there you go. We'll finish it with this, and I think he's absolutely right talking about the Petroff.
What's that?
Ryan writes us: someone's going to buy the Petroff and cook chicken wings out of it at the new
Ugh.
stadium. Someone's absolutely going to.
No,
Oh, no. You can't do that. You'll get sick.
that is disgusting.
I'm not saying
You'll get-
you
you'll
should
get-
do it. I'm saying someone will
So
do
you're
it.
right. Somebody probably
You
will.
get like a
but
staph infection.
I don't even want to think about it.
All right, let's take a break. We haven't seen each other for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So it is standard procedure when we're away from each other for a while.
Mm.
Everyone runs in and we all yell at things that we all yell things that we did
Me
and saw.
first.
Yeah,
Me first. Ask me about my vacation.
Kimmy, Tommy witnessed a grown man doing
Okay.
something that
I didn't hear this.
would you say it makes you uncomfortable?
Oh, yeah. Weird, man. It's
By
sad.
himself or with
Yo,
people?
he's alone. He was alone doing this.
Is it weird?
Yeah.
Why?
Nobody else around.
Yeah.
No child.
Okay. But I would argue the guys that do this with children are only using the children as a shield in the moment.
Good.
We'll tell you what he saw.
Mm.
Because I don't think this is as weird as you think it is.
Get a girlfriend, man.
Well, kid, he's trying to build one. We'll get into it next here in the break room. Let's CMF. Look, I'm not here to argue this is normal.
Okay.
And I understand at first this might be jarring to see in person. But when you think about it, this seems totally fine. In fact, I'm surprised more guys don't do this on their own.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Don't be a judgy dick.
Yeah, get out there and have some fun.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Holiday fun.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Have your holiday fun.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5. WCMF. We are back. We are live. We missed you guys oh so much. If you want to see Tommy's dynamite middle school play directing outfit, log on to the live stream right now, the Odyssey app, WCMF.com, YouTube or Twitch, The Break Room WCMF on YouTube and Twitch. And we kind of have this tradition here.
Yeah.
When we get back from vacation, which we've been on for 2 weeks, we all run in the room.
Full recap.
Yep, and we start screaming things that happened to us while we
It's
were
almost
gone.
like we got to get it out before we forget or
Yes,
something.
I do.
Yeah. But, Kimmy, when you were out of the room, Tommy
Yeah.
shared with me something that you witnessed while we were on vacation.
Yeah.
What did you say?
So, I get my steps in every day on vacation.
Yeah.
And I'm walking around my neighborhood, and I see this guy. He's like mid-20s.
Okay.
And it's middle of the day, and it was freezing out. We had all that snow. He's building a snowman by himself. So I do my normal lap, and I go, you know what? I didn't see no kid.
Okay.
I didn't see no child. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do one more lap around just to see if there's a kid there. Because this is too weird.
That's not creepy.
This 25, 26-year-old
I'm
kid.
going to loop back around, look
I
for
did.
a child.
Well, I did a lap. So I looped all the way around again, got extra steps in,
Hey, attaboy.
Right.
hit 10G. And I see he's good, by the way. The kid's good at it, but he's all alone, man. There ain't no kid. So he's like a 25, 26-year-old kid. Maybe he's home from college or visiting the family if he's too old for college, but he's just doing this on his own,
Building a snowman.
by himself.
While you watch.
Well, walk by. It was a drive-by.
You checked back in.
He's a snow
Check
watcher.
back in.
My.
My.
What are you doing with that carrot, buddy?
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to know.
Okay. And you're bothered by this.
Yeah, a 25-year-old man, any man. There's certain things when I see any man by himself, like, what are you doing, man? This is stuff you get. A snowman at 26 is something you're forced to do.
Okay.
It's like if I went to church and I saw a guy by himself.
There's plenty of guys that go to
Yeah,
church by
that
themselves.
I find that sad.
What? No, that makes sense.
No, you get dragged to church from your wife.
Okay.
Kimmy?
Like, you got no wife. Jesus don't want you. Go find your woman. Come back, son.
Jesus is from the South.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, seemed like it was pretty warm wherever he was.
Phone number is 252-WCMF, 252-9263. Kimmy, is a 25-year-old man who builds a snowman by himself weird?
I don't think I would think twice if I saw somebody out in the snow building a snowman.
What? Let's say you.
I always think like it's such a dad activity.
Yes.
Like even if like a kid attempted to build a snowman, dad's gonna be out there finishing the snowman by himself.
but he's
'cause you're not doing
alone.
it right.
Yeah. No.
What's the point?
No, she's right. When dads go out and build snowmen with their sons
really,
and daughters.
it's more of an adult activity, I'd say.
Yeah, they're just using the kids as cover.
Yeah.
They want to build kick-ass stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 20-something alone doing a snowman, not weird. Totally fine.
He's got no girlfriend,
How do you know?
bro.
What if he's doing a romantic thing? Like he's
Yeah.
building her a snowman for when she shows up to his house or his parents' house.
Yeah, that really turns chicks on.
Kimmy,
man.
would that be romantic?
I would actually find it kind of adorable if my husband, like, let's say he
Your
was-
husband.
if he was out shoveling the driveway and I look out there, he's building a snowman, I'd be like, oh,
Let's say you're dating that guy.
yeah,
That's even
same.
more romantic.
It would be even more adorable.
I'll make you a snowman.
It's like the innocence of childhood. Like you're not doing anything creepy. You're just it's
a little
doing
creepy.
something you did as a kid, and maybe you have fond memories of.
Is the guy who makes ice sculptures weird? Is that a weird guy?
Yes.
What about the guys who do like sandcastles and
Yeah.
stuff like that?
So don't get me started with sandcastles. I'm from Florida, man. Those guys are really, and I mean really weird. Those sandcastle dudes, bro. I'm serious.
I'm
man.
not looking at you.
Bro, I'm serious.
Why do you
You,
hate
you don't look
joy?
at them as like artists.
I'm impressed by that.
I know.
I wish I could do that.
It takes so much time, and you have to get.
Yeah, why do
so
they have so
good
much
at it?
time? to go to the beach
What?
and make a castle.
You walked around and did an extra lap to see a guy.
He was looking
building
for
a
kids.
snowman.
Kimmy, he was looking for.
I was looking for children.
Talk about time on your hands.
252 WCMF 252-9263.
10K steps in, everybody.
Tommy,
deal.
while we were on break, witnessed a 20-something-year-old man, he's guessing 25, building a snowman by himself in the front yard. All right, let's do a power ranking.
All right.
The weirdest winter fun for adult, no kid. All right, just the plain adult doing this by themselves. Is building a snowman as an adult weirder than sledding alone as an adult?
Oh, sledding is really weird.
Sledding, no kid.
No
sledding,
kid.
I'm going to say don't do that alone if you're around, if you're on a hill full of children.
And you will be.
Because you will hurt somebody or yourself.
All right.
But you also look like some kind of weirdo.
What
Like
if-
you're hanging around kids on a sled.
What if you just like sledding?
You can go on the off hours.
No, guy shows up at Mendon Ponds Park, 30 years old, by himself, brings a tube. Is that
You
guy
shouldn't
weird?
like sledding at that age.
I'd just be worried you're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, but
you
how
are
is...
way more prone to injuring yourself.
Like there's other kind of like go learn how to ski.
No, but how is that different than skiing or snowboarding? I
Get
would
a-
argue...
get a snowmobile.
But those are expensive.
Buy a used one.
Buy a used snowmobile,
Yes.
says Pittsford. Yeah, get the affordable one.
I'd give you more of a pass if you went with a bunch of buddies just to be jerks. You know what I mean?
You kill me all the time when I went to that water park drunk with my buddies.
Yes, because you sit here and tell stories like this, and then you're like, ooh. All right. Ice skating alone is a grown-ass person, no kid.
Like a
Weirder,
grown man.
Grown man.
I feel
Like he's
is
like
that-
figure skating.
No, just ice skating. He's going ice skating.
But
open
like,
skate.
he's like
Figure skating.
he's like
By the way, in that outfit, you look like you're about to go. You look like Brian Boitano.
that's the name I was thinking.
Do guys not do that? I don't spend a lot of time around. I wouldn't if I saw that. I wouldn't know whether
Like
or
a
not
guy
it's
in
weird.
hockey skates skating.
I would just assume, yeah, he played hockey.
But
at
what if
some
he wasn't
point, or-
wearing hockey skates? Who was wearing ice skates?
Figure skates.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe rented him. I don't know.
No, he's by himself in a
Yeah.
lone pond.
So he figure skates. What's the problem?
Okay, all right.
Well, I'm sorry. What happened? You
nothing.
seem like you had something to say, and I shut your
Yeah,
mouth all of a sudden.
fine.
What's the
Little
problem?
weird.
No,
Little weird.
I have gone open skates by myself to break in skates back in the day.
But you know, people were looking at you weird.
Yeah,
right?
but I got to break in my skates. What am
I
I
gotta
going to
break a man.
You do. You don't understand how hard it is.
Oh, it's terrible.
All right, so if we're doing the ranking right now,
Yeah.
then Snowman was number one.
Yeah.
Did you rank adult sledder better or worse than solo snowman as an adult?
Sledder above skater,
Okay,
but snowman number one.
so snowman, sledder, skater. Kimmy,
Yes.
would you agree with that?
Snowman, sledder, skater. I think I might put sledder number one just because, again, it's more dangerous activity.
Okay.
They might take the top spot.
Sean writes us on Instagram, Duffy on WCMF. He says, snowman dude could have been building it for a child as a surprise. Great call.
Or, like, I could also see, like, the kids out there to begin with and then they get bored. But I got to finish this. We can't
Okay.
just leave this giant ball of snow here. We have to finish it.
But the neighborhood I live in is a child desert. You're either newlywed or
Yeah.
nearly dead.
But-
there is no middle ground. There's no Duffys.
But there could
There's
be
no
family in
Kimmys in
town.
my neighborhood.
Family in town, like there could be a kid there.
Well,
that's not
it looked
normally
like
there.
he was home seeing, but these people, I know the people in the house. It's got to be like a grandkid.
Okay. What about...
he gets stuck in his parents?
Again, bless you. I just don't get why you hate joy.
I
let them- no,
love
you
joy.
do. No, you don't. Like
I
anybody,
like proper joy.
anybody that is having a good
He
time.
hates hobbies too. So you put hobbies with joy, like when it comes to the sandcastles
Yeah.
or the snow sculpting, anything like that. Like you just think you don't think anybody should be doing it for some reason.
Go look at some porn, man. There's Netflix.
Yeah.
Go rub one out, bro. Go get you some.
Look, man, it gets to a point where you go dry. You can't just do that all the time.
All right.
Let's not pretend like you're not.
Should I ask the guy, hey, you dry?
Wait, when you're looping around looking for a kid?
Y'all done?
All right, how about this one? Two grown-ass people, again, 252 WCMF. Tommy witnessed what he believes is a guy in his mid-20s building a snowman by himself. To double-check there were no kids, he looped around a second time while
Yes,
he
I
was
did.
walking while we were on vacation and saw this man building a snowman, very bothered by it. Two grown-ass people, no kids, snowball fight.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, too. Right, two guys.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
think anything of it.
And, like, they prepared
Like,
for
that
it.
could break out so easily.
Like they
and
prepared
once
for
you
it?
start, you have to finish it. That war won't end until somebody takes an ice ball to the face.
Kimmy, I would love to have a grown-ass snowball fight. Tell me, how much fun were snowball fights back in the day? You
Well,
wouldn't
I
want
was
to
in
have
Florida, man.
Yeah, you've never even had that experience. Let's have a snowball fight. You want to go outside?
No, I don't want to get hit in the face with ice.
Well, bro, it's the only place that's going to hit you. That forehead is like a snowball magnet. Snowball fights are so much fun. I haven't had a snowball fight
They are.
In
So, like,
30 years.
I if I saw two grown men having a snowball fight, I would think they're having a legitimate like fight, and that's what they're fighting with.
They're using
you gotta
snowballs.
break it
Yeah,
up.
Look, going back to the snowman.
yeah,
You have to admit, there is a point where someone can be so good at building stuff with snow.
yeah.
You would have to admit you're impressed.
Stop.
Yes,
Watch,
I mean this
yeah.
kid wasn't at that level. It wasn't like he was the Michelangelo or goddamn snowman.
Like sometimes you'll see people build like Josh Allen out of snow or some like Bills themed thing.
Yeah.
And you're just like, because they use like the snow spray paint. They have
Yeah.
all the tools.
Did you see the picture of it yesterday?
Oh, no, I'm not. Was there a recent
that?
one?
Somebody at the game yesterday, it was at the Big Tree parking lot, the bar there, it was a Josh Allen, Jim Kelly combo
look at
snow,
that.
like they were like statue. It looked awesome.
Damn.
I was in awe. I would kill to have a talent like that you could just whip out.
Yeah.
God,
I don't know how.
I wish I had talent.
I don't know
Everybody
how
does.
people do that as a hobby.
6 to 10.
Got it.
Only because you don't get. You're watching your work like melt away or
That's
wash
the other
away.
thing, like, when-
it would hurt, like knowing how long it took you to do
Well, that's
it.
the sandcastle too,
Yeah.
right? Like, hey,
Yeah.
it looks great. Oh, it looks like we got some rain.
Yeah.
Andrew writes us, Duffy on WCMF, easiest way to get us. He says, just sitting on your butt watching something is mind-numbing and boring. Actually, doing something active is more enjoyable. Funny how Tommy is only approved enjoyment is not thinking and just sitting and staring at a screen while drinking, not using an ounce of brain or muscle power. Yeah,
Take that, Tommy, you lazy slug.
you lazy, creepy-ass slug.
Piece of crap.
Look, man, go build your snowman. Have a good
To
time.
have fun,
And
man.
don't let the Tommies of the world
Or get
you
a
down.
girlfriend. Or a boyfriend. Do whatever you want. Find a hole to love. What?
Nothing.
There are many holes
I'm not.
on
Stop
the
it.
human body to love.
We had a...
Yeah.
I'm dealing with you.
Yeah.
Fighting this hangover. I want to die. Again, the cruelty of having 2 weeks to just relax.
Call it a pad in the box.
and rest. And that game being the night before we come back to work. It's not fair.
What's the matter?
We had a pretty decent run over the summer of crimes with unconventional weapons.
Yeah. We got a new one?
We also had a really good run of road rage stories. In this story, Tommy, we have those two things collide. And this is, by far, if the allegations are true, not only the most terrifying road rage story you will hear,
Wow.
it is the most terrifying unconventional weapon story you will hear. And we'll tell you all about it next here in the break room on CMF. This story will make you never want to get out of your car ever again. Because nothing about the allegations here are what you would expect them to be.
Oh.
And further, not only could what this person is accused of doing kill you, it would be one of the most horrific ways to die.
Damn.
All thanks, according to the story, due to road rage. You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF. We are back. We are live. It is a post-game victory. Goodbye, Highmark. Hello, playoffs. Monday here on CMF. Tommy's prediction that the Bills would not make the playoffs did not ring true.
Yeah, that's true.
In your ugly, stupid face. We recap last night, yesterday afternoon. We look forward to the playoffs and figure out what the hell's going on with this Bills kicking game situation with our good buddy, Uncle Dan Fates.
Yes.
From 13 Buffalo Plus in just about a half an hour here in the break room on CMF. Tommy?
Yeah, buddy.
We are headed to the east side.
Where are we going?
Macedon.
Oh, okay.
Authorities say this story started with a confrontation over a motor vehicle between two people. We don't know what that was about. We know there is a victim. We don't know the age or the gender of the victim. But we do know the suspect. She is a 40-year-old woman. She is a 40-year-old woman.
Damn, a lady rager.
You got it. According to authorities, police were called when they say the 40-year-old woman decided to kick the confrontation up a notch.
What did she do?
According to police, at some point, she approached the victim while operating a battery-powered saw.
Like a hand?
Okay.
A saw.
There's a wide range of what that could look like.
But they're all dangerous. Any saw hurts.
Yeah.
Put that on a t-shirt. There's no safe saw.
Yeah. I guess I just don't know what to picture. Like something you could hold in one hand. Like, is this a two-hand saw kind of job?
But it's battery operated.
A battery-operated
saw.
The victim said this caused them to fear for their safety because, of course, it did. All right.
Good idea there.
Let's stop for a second.
Yeah.
Kimmy's right. A lot of questions about this story.
Yeah.
My first question, where'd the saw come from?
Why do you have it?
So, did you say this was just rage or road rage?
So it says it's a confrontation between two folks over a motor vehicle. I assume that's road rage, but now that we're talking this out, maybe it's not.
Because that had been something in a garage or something you had in the car, like you had a toolbox, like your work with saws.
Yeah,
you got a 40-year-old woman working with saws. You got a saw in the trunk.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't say it necessarily came from the car.
No. But, like, if this 40-year-old woman has a saw, now I don't want to sound misogynistic here because I understand we live in a world where you ladies can do anything.
Your lady saw.
You're doing great. How many women work in an industry that would require them to not only use a saw,
Have one on them at all times.
Yes, use a saw so often, Kimmy, that this saw lives in my trunk.
Like you're a handyman.
You got it.
Or gal.
And if that's not the case, and that saw was just in your trunk, why do you have a saw in your trunk? That's like some Dexter-type stuff.
Yeah. Little serial killing.
Right?
Yeah.
2, didn't think taking out the saw would be a little bit of an overkill for the argument.
Probably.
No matter what reason you have the saw.
But you do make your point.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of here. Yeah.
Like, whether or not this woman planned on using the saw is irrelevant here.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, she thought, according to the allegations, presenting the saw would make the situation better. How? How does that make things better here? Did she think, like, the person was just going to be like, oh, a saw, I'm leaving now?
Yeah.
And not call the cops.
Right?
Yeah.
Are you out of your
So
mind?
she must have been that out of her mind. I'm guessing that full of rage.
Okay, but that
Saw rage.
that leads us to the third thing that she's accused of doing.
What is
here.
that? Wait, what?
She turned on the saw.
Well, you got to get the sound going.
No, but
I mean, if I went to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, I want to hear some saw.
hey, you know what happened to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? A massacre.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, at least it was battery powered, so she didn't have to like rev it to like
Don't
start
move.
it up, you know.
Like, I think the most psychopathic thing is that you turned on the saw because all you had to do, if you were going
Just
to
display it, it would have
Thank
done
you.
it for me.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Like, if you show me saw not operating, enough for me to stop doing what I'm doing and leave. But she decided to turn on the saw. This 40-year-old woman was charged with criminal possession of a weapon, menacing, and aggravated unlicensed operation of vehicles. She didn't even have a driver's license,
Oh, wow.
according to police.
But she did have a saw.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
No license, but a saw.
No license for that saw. She has a court date coming up. Is battery-powered saw the scariest of all the unconventional weapons we've covered here in the break room?
Well, chainsaw would be number one.
Have we seen chainsaw?
Like gasoline powered, like Kimmy says, the old school
Yeah, but
crank it up
battery
saw.
powered scarier because turns on quicker. At least like you trying to turn it on is going to give me some time to potentially get away.
But it's louder. Like a gas-powered chainsaw is loud.
Okay, but
it has that high-pitched sound that is frightening, where the chainsaw is pretty quiet.
Yeah, but that makes it scarier.
I don't know,
I
man.
don't know
That
what
noise
direction
would
you're
get to
coming
me.
from.
And I got hearing aids.
It would be harder to wield. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
The chainsaw.
I would think so.
I know there's that one guy in California who juggles them. Well, he did.
Oh, you talking about Holy Jimmy? No, like if you come at me with the chainsaw,
Yeah.
I don't want to risk having to dodge it, but I'm assuming it's
Plus,
easier.
you have to walk in slow motion.
He's more powerful. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Bro, it still hurts.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. Chain's a chain, man.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Moving chain hurt.
Got a whole bunch of t-shirts to sell today. Saws hurt, chains a chain. 252 WCMF. Again, the story coming out of Macedon. A 40-year-old woman was arrested after police say during some kind of interaction, conflict involving a motor vehicle, a 40-year-old woman pulled out a battery-powered saw and turned it on, threatening the person across from her. This person, because they were in fear for their safety, called the cops. She has been arrested, charged with a whole bunch of stuff, on account of the saw.
Yes.
On account of that whole thing. All right, we've had stories of people assaulted with machetes, with crowbars.
Swords.
Swords.
Yeah.
We had that one person who was hit with a hot bowl of soup.
Yeah.
Forgot about that one.
Oh, the Dittany Moore incident. What?
Of all of the soup brands that are
One of the
relevant,
best beef stews
of
you'll ever
all of
taste.
the relevant soup brands in the world,
Dittany Moore.
you dumbass.
Number one, baby.
So I would argue, is a sword an unconventional weapon?
Yeah.
It's a weapon.
But it is a weapon.
It was designed, Kimmy, as a weapon.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, but you don't expect it.
It's
not
old
when-
school.
It's not one I'd expect somebody to have on them at all times.
I would say it's a conventional weapon you didn't see coming.
Well, that would be unconventional.
Okay.
So if we're gonna count sword as an unconventional weapon, all right, crowbar, machete.
Well, crowbar is old school, too. Crowbar.
No, but it's not designed as a weapon.
All right.
You could have it in your car.
Crowbar, machete, hot bowl of soup, sword, saw. The one you would least want to encounter is
Oh, the saw.
more so than the sword. Sword's longer. Sword could hurt you.
Yeah, it could go through you, to your point.
Can a sword actually go through you?
Well, yeah.
Well, no,
That's
I'm
what it's
sharp
designed
enough,
to.
right?
It's not Kill Bill. I'm saying, like, how sharp are some of these? Are they sharp enough to go through you?
Well, it's funny.
So you're saying it'd have to be a very well maintained sword to do damage.
I don't even like.
I don't know if that person's like
mean,
been
if
keeping
it's-
up with sharpening it.
I mean, if it's pointy, it'll go through you.
Well, no, but I mean, human bones are very strong. It's stuck in like.
Not mine.
Like, no, like if it got stuck in like your hip or
Ugh.
hit a rib or something, it's not going to go through that.
Oh, my God, the pain.
This
But they're
isn't Kill
probably
Bill.
only going to get you once with a sword.
You think so?
It's
Once
not
you
like
stab
a,
me,
it's but if it's like a smaller knife, like they can get you a bunch of times.
Well, that
like, over and over
machete,
again.
man, that's like
but
a
like
little
the
axe.
sword, maybe you get lucky and it misses some stuff, so you can it's gonna take them a second to like get you again.
I mean,
Okay.
any blade's going to be frightening.
3 T-shirts now, Kimmy.
Yeah. So true.
All you have to do is save up 5 UPCs from the Dinty Moore stew cans.
The smaller, easier thing to like whip around is gonna be scarier, I think.
Okay, we are getting reminders here, and thank you to Jim. He said you guys did do a clown chainsaw story. I take it back. That's the scariest unconventional weapon story we did.
Well,
Yep.
because the clown's
Yep.
holding it.
Yeah.
What about a hatchet? We talked about this before. Axe or hatchet? Axe looks more menacing, but a hatchet, you can get
Yeah.
right in there.
And you can
Yeah.
throw the hatchet.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
can't-
yeah.
You can't throw a battery-powered saw. Yeah, I think hatchet's probably scary. Hatchet's throwable. All
All
right,
right.
we'll determine hatchet. The saw, however, is such a scary proposition.
Yeah.
I would even be afraid to use it in self-defense. Like, walk through this with me.
All right.
Think of the horror
You
of
can
some.
miss, hit your own leg.
No, Kimmy, let's say it all goes according to plan.
And you connect with the saw.
Someone's coming at you, and
Yeah.
you have to saw them
Yeah,
to
I
keep
know
you
you're
from
right.
getting hurt.
I
You
might
would
rethink that.
blood everywhere.
Yeah.
All over. And like
Yeah,
you're
it
doing
made
it.
some splattering.
Ah, God. What a psycho. And I know there are people listening that have accidentally sawed themselves.
Well, there's
252 WCMF.
Yeah, there's also mob guys that do it for a living.
Okay, not anymore.
Let's talk to the people that do it for a living.
And there's certain cultures around the world where, that's how they end an argument or a meeting.
Okay.
I disagree with you strongly.
Yeah, I'm sure like if you've worked around that for
That's
long
what-
enough, you've seen some pretty horrific
I'm sorry.
accidents.
I'm sorry. Can we pause for a second?
yeah, go
His
ahead.
sound effect for chainsaw was chop, 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 chop. What does your chainsaw
I
sound
also
like?
don't know what that movement is.
This is how manly he is. This is my chainsaw. Chop, 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 chop. Man who's never seen a chainsaw in real life. Dom writes us on Instagram. Duffy at WCMF. He says, I've accidentally had a chainsaw take a chunk out of my thigh. They cut you so fast you don't even realize it at first.
Yeah, at first.
They'll F you up before you realize.
Oh, my God. Chunk of his thigh.
What's a chunk?
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, what's the diameter of a chunk? Chunk-o thigh.
Do you just lose that chunk of your thigh for the rest of your life, or do they like sew
Can
it
you
back
grow
on?
back a chunk?
You're not going to grow it back. You're not an iguana, you idiot. I mean, either they try to sew it. What?
No, but I'm saying like if you. All right, so you put a big chunk out of your
Take
leg,
a chunk out of your leg.
like you slice it.
Yeah.
Maybe that would grow. That would.
Why would that? Are you saying a serious thing right now?
You
You think a hunk of your body would grow back?
Well, I mean, they stitch you up and things grow back.
What are you, Wolverine? Did they stitch what?
I don't know.
What grows back?
Well, like when you get a wound, it heals.
That's not growing back.
Yeah.
That's healing.
Yeah. It closes up.
Yeah, it'll
You don't
close
grow
up.
like a new limb.
Will a chunk close up? I guess.
No, but I'm saying you would still have an indent on your. Like
Yeah.
you've got
Oh.
scars. That's what a scar is. It's an indent missing from your body.
Yeah, but it's on your thigh though. I guess if you're gonna get a chunk missing, that's a good one to get missing.
No, your pants would never fit right ever again. Dead ass. Can you imagine standing?
No, it's right here.
Could you imagine? Yeah, that's your. I'm looking at your thigh right now.
Yeah, but if I had on regular trousers, you would not know I
Yeah,
was
you could
missing.
hide
something.
it.
Yeah.
I think it would be jarring. You don't understand how much missing a piece of your thigh would be noticeable to everybody else.
I don't think anybody knows it unless you're wearing shorts.
All right, well,
Especially them shorty shorts you wear, man.
Shorty shorts. The
Coming
only
in here like a Laker girl.
the only man that can the only man that can answer this question is Dom, who has taken a chunk out of his thigh. So Maya just sent me a picture of a battery-powered saw.
Okay.
This is
But there's
even-
all kinds of saws
Is it
like
small?
This is even more horrific than I thought it was. It's like a knife.
Oh wow, yeah.
that. Oh yeah. look
Yeah,
at
like
that. Ooh.
the
Well, that's one
angle
style.
of it seems like it
Yeah.
could do some damage.
Oh my God. Okay.
Because I got that little electric chainsaw. That's also battery powered.
That's kind of what this looks like.
Yeah.
Ay,
But it looks like a little chainsaw. It's adorable.
Joe writes us, want to see what a chainsaw did to me? 64 stitches on my arm. Joe, if you send me that picture, I will block you. You know I can't handle squeamish stuff.
Yeah, I
Please
don't
do
wanna
not.
see that.
Ah!
That's got to look like a shark attack.
By the way, it would get to a point, too, like where the pain would subside when they're stitching you up and you'd just be bored. Like 64 stitches in your arm? How long does that take?
And it sounds like he did it to himself.
That's what it sounds like, yes.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope there's not a story
Because I'd
where-
also feel like an idiot that I did that to myself.
So you'd rather have somebody else do it to you?
No, I'd rather make up a story of how this. I'd rather this have a shark attack, man. I was in Florida and I got mangled up by a
Does
shark.
that make you cooler?
No.
You know, at least you didn't do it to yourself.
I think that guys brag about doing it to themselves.
Yeah, that's why guys are dumb.
By the way, Joe said 2 hours, 64 stitches. Could you imagine getting
Oh, my
stitched for
God.
2 hours? You're like
No.
a Build-A-Bear.
And you're awake for it. They don't knock
and
you out,
just the
right?
recovery.
I guess it depends.
Ugh.
All right.
What?
You have to lose one piece of your body due to chainsaw.
Okay,
No choice.
they're taking something.
No
off.
choice. There's going to be a hunk, a lit, something. What are you giving up? What part do you want to take that chainsaw?
You know what? I would have never been on my radar, but that chunk of thigh.
I
Sounds
mean,
like-
I'm kind of with him.
I don't
Well,
lose
you're
any.
both going thigh?
Well, I'm not losing a leg. I'm not losing
Yeah.
a finger or
If you're
going
gonna lose a chunk, you go where the fat is.
right, and like
maybe your butt.
I think butt's the best spot.
Yeah.
but you have to sit.
Yeah. I mean, the recovery for that would be terrible.
Okay.
I would say thigh. That might be the number one.
Side of your thigh.
side thigh.
Side thigh? But
Yeah.
that's your,
Outside, not inside.
I think you're underestimating. You're underestimating how much work your quad muscles do. Standing,
Yeah,
sitting, walking.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean,
okay,
it's
what
gonna be.
about a chunky? Yeah.
But it sounds like I would recoup faster from that.
You're just making this up.
No, because like my foot supports weight. I need my limbs. I need my fingers.
What about an ear?
Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, I would give my left ear. My left ear is bad.
Okay.
I only have 30% left. Take it. Done.
Gone.
We're getting more details on Joe's 64 stitches from his chainsaw.
Yeah, because you keep fanning his Joe.
Well,
flames.
bro, I mean, look, he says
Fan and Joe flames.
he says the numbing stuff wore off during the 64 stitches.
Oh
God.
no!
I told the doctor to just finish.
Like a man. But I'd do it again.
Oh, God. All right, so I guess the moral of the story is
Don't do chainsawing on a step stool.
okay. There's that one. Yes. If you have a battery-powered saw, don't take it out and
Yeah.
attack somebody
Yeah.
with it. Everyone, just be cool.
Yeah,
be cool.
relax. Come on.
All right, let's take a break. This story is one that would normally be a discussion we'd have off air.
Oh.
because it involves what we do for a living. We have microphones in front of our face all the time. And the FCC has words that we are not allowed to say
Oh, yeah, bad ones.
and statements we are not allowed to make. There is a gentleman who, when the Buffalo Sabres were in town right after we went on vacation,
Yeah.
has a job similar to ours.
Oh.
And he thought he was off the air.
Whoops.
Hot mic?
Oh, the hottest of them. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
You absolutely cannot say this into an open microphone.
All right.
But
Yeah.
of all of the things, Kimmy, we've heard people get caught saying, I don't even think he should have got suspended, really.
Oh, really? You didn't think it was that bad?
Okay, it's
Because we
bad.
also didn't see why he said it.
Oh, I
at
have the
first.
details.
We do now, but if you just heard it, you'd be like, "What? What was that?"
Don't go anywhere.
All right.
We'll play it for you next here in the break room. Let's see him, man. We got our good buddy Uncle Dan Fates, which Tommy wants to ask him about.
Yeah, what's with the name?
We'll,
Well, it was popping up on TV. It was popping up on
It's been a thing.
Popping up on a TV over there.
Yeah.
Dan Fates with 13 Win Buffalo Plus joins us in just a little while to talk about yesterday, to talk about Sunday, 1 o'clock against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and what the hell the Bills are supposed to do about the freaking kicking game all of a sudden. But before we get there, we have the best jobs in the world.
Yes, we do.
But there is one dangerous part about working in front of a microphone.
Yeah.
Look, everybody who listens to this show knows that we toe a very fine line with what we are legally allowed to say into the mic, right? The FCC has several words we are not allowed to say, several phrases we are not allowed to say, and most of them involve sexual stuff.
Yeah.
There is a gentleman, Tommy, I'd like to introduce you to.
Who's that?
Tim Saunders is the play-by-play man for the Philadelphia Flyers.
Oh.
And right when we were going on vacation,
Yeah.
the Buffalo Sabres went into Philadelphia, excuse me, as part of their 10-game win streak they went on.
Wow.
Yeah, they won 10 in a row.
All right.
Tim was throwing it to commercial
All right.
and thought that his mic had turned off at one point.
What did he say?
Well, we're going to let you hear it. This is the live call that went out over the radio to everyone listening in Philadelphia.
Sometimes the Flyers get a sense of urgency when they're playing from behind. Now they're going to take the TV timeout. We'll take it as well. 7 gone in the third. It's 3-2 Buffalo on the Philadelphia Flyers Broadcast Network. Pump it up, it up, it up, it up. While you're down there, would you mind me?
Wait
I
for
think
it.
we're still on the air, Tim. No, we're not, are we?
So
Whoops.
his co-host drops a pen, goes down to get it, and he asks him, well, you're down there. Would you mind? Can you give me the second half of that? Oh, so play it from the top again.
Okay.
Just envision what is happening in this press box. Like my favorite part of it is, Go ahead, Kevin.
Behind. Now they're going to take the TV timeout. We'll take it as well. 7 gone in the third. It's 3-2 Buffalo on the Philadelphia Flyers Broadcast Network. Pump it up, it up, it up, it up. While you're down there, would you mind me?
I think we're still on the air, Tim. No, we're not, are we?
Why were they still on the air?
They just whoever was running the.
It wasn't an actual break. He made a mistake. I was trying to figure that out, how that happened, where nobody let him know.
I mean, it's possible that whoever was supposed to throw in a commercial just didn't throw in the commercial.
That must be it, because I mean, I cut out some time in between. Like there are points where he's just sitting there in silence for a second.
So I believe, and Kimmy, could you look this up just to be? I think he was suspended for 2 games.
Okay.
After that got out over, but I have a bit of a problem with that.
What is that?
Is what he said the worst thing in the world?
Every guy has said that when somebody drops something in front of him. Every guy has said that at some point in their life.
Okay, there needs to be context.
Who are you down there?
It was like a very, I don't know. It's something about like how harsh it was said too, like directly into the microphone. It wasn't even like off to the side or anything. I know he didn't know, but
all right.
He probably had a headset on, right?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
It sounds, Tommy, like these guys are buddies.
Yeah.
Right? I would
Yes.
assume, like, with what we do for a living, right? Oh, everybody here. You're around someone for so long that there are things that we always say, we can't hurt each other in this room.
Right.
There was nothing you could say to me. There was nothing I could say to you where I'm going to be like, oh, my God. So the fact that these guys are friends and he makes that joke doesn't bother me at all.
It's very nonchalant.
Thank you.
And I agree.
Right? Just a couple of guys. And you can hear the terror in the other guy's voice. So, damn, I think we're still here.
It would be hard not to laugh, right? If you're the other guy, knowing you're still on the air.
Well, he may have thought this guy's career just blew up.
True.
Yeah, true.
By the way, 2 games.
2 games.
Yeah.
All right, by the way, this guy looks exactly like what you think he looks like. You, but handsome.
Oh, a handsome me.
Yeah, which I understand is almost impossible. Should he have gotten suspended?
No.
Okay.
I think like if you just, I mean, what does a 2-game suspension do? You're already embarrassed. You probably already have to like issue some sort of apology.
I wonder
right?
if he had to do an on-air apology.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
I think like that's the punishment, is having to go through that awkward conversation, figure out how to say it in the right way. Yeah, I don't think the 2-game suspension is necessary.
I think what's good for this guy, the guy who asked his coworker to knob him live into a microphone during a hockey game. We have heard so many awful, racist, misogynistic, accidental catch on mics. That this almost seems like charming.
Yeah, it's
endearing.
cute.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's kind of cute.
Yes.
Well, and he also luckily didn't say it to a female coworker.
Well,
you know what I mean?
yeah, and that's you're right. It's all about the context of how this was said, right?
I didn't even think about that. That was a chick.
Yeah, these guys know each other. They're buddies, I would assume, unless this other guy has like a legitimate problem with what he did, which it doesn't sound like he did. He didn't say shut the hell up. He said, "Hey, I think we're still in the air." Tried to save him. Tried to save him there. It does feel like we're at a point with broadcast media.
Yeah.
YouTube is almost completely unedited as long as it doesn't come with sexual or violent stuff, right? I don't know why we're not allowed to curse into a microphone at this point.
Oh, maybe we're getting close.
Are
we? We are way.
I don't know.
Well,
it kind of goes in waves.
It does, because there was a time like there were some words we could say, and then they kind of took those away, and then some of them kind of came back, then they kind of go away. It's been very wishy-washy. I mean, there's like the big ones. Like the Mount Rushmore of things you can't say.
Well, especially
that'll never go away.
The one I don't get for me when it comes to like curse words are like silly words for body parts. Like I don't get like why you can't say that.
Okay.
It's just like a funnier word somebody made for that area of your body.
Words. Well, but
there are some that we can't say.
I mean, she's not wrong. I don't know. Like, it feels to me like the F word. I love using the F word.
Everybody does.
It's my favorite word in the whole. And it exists to convey passion.
Yes.
It doesn't exist for no reason. You use that word because you want to use that word to illustrate. Why can't I say that into a microphone? Why is that against the law?
It would be nice.
No, I mean, seriously. Like, I get, okay, fine. You want to keep the C word out of it? I'm fine with that.
But the Irish use it all the time.
The English use it all the time.
No, the Irish are really bad with it. And I kind of enjoy it.
No, but that's only when your mother took that European vacation.
Ireland's not part of Europe.
Okay, whatever. She stopped in Ireland on her way home from
is that
European
what she
vacation.
did?
We stopped with my.
No, but I like the C word, and I'm not like that, but like how they use it.
I think we're still on the air, Tom. No, it is jarring when you are around British people and they start because it's such a bad word here.
But they just mean it like friend.
No, you're right.
Do we say words here that they find offensive?
Everything I said when I was over there, they found offensive.
Well, I mean, like a casual word we would say, like, is that like something like, oh, I can't believe you just said that?
But we talked about this recently, where there's a worse word than the C word. Kimmy and I agreed with that really conveys a worse image, which was slut.
Yeah, you both said that slut was worse than the C word.
Which is completely fine to say, but the other one isn't. And I think the slut is a worse word.
The slut.
Or they out slutting.
As opposed to they're out seeing?
You can't really go out and see.
You can do whatever you want. It's a free country.
But if you're out seeing, you a slut.
For God's sakes, man.
What?
Whoa.
No, just saying. Adults having a conversation. We're not on the air, are we?
Can you give me that one more time before we move on? Just because it's just the innocence in his voice.
Well, he's got that hockey voice, too.
Well, yeah, it's a great voice.
Sometimes the Flyers get a sense of urgency when they're playing from behind. Now they're going to take the TV timeout. We'll take it as well. 7 gone in the third. It's 3-2 Buffalo on the Philadelphia Flyers Broadcast Network. Pump it up, it up, it up. While you're down there, would you mind me?
I think we're still on the air, Tim.
Oh, God.
No, we're not, are we?
It does.
He even said it like he was making an announcement. I think
Yes.
that's why
he
it
kept his
sounded.
hockey voice.
Yeah.
It has a. I don't want to jinx it. Never mind.
Jinx what?
Well, I'm just saying, like, we're not very careful in this room.
No, but Kimmy is.
No, I'm saying off mic.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh,
when
no,
we
no,
go,
no,
when
I know.
we
but
get off,
yeah, anybody can make a mistake.
we flip.
Even me.
So like it is pretty astonishing to me that in the 15 years we've been doing this show, that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, true.
Right? Like we're due.
Well, don't say that.
That's why I said I wasn't
I
going to
know.
say it. You go,
Shut
whoa.
I got bills coming in.
Whoa. Yeah, like you make any money here.
Well,
Tell your wife to pay him and then get the hell out of here. Well, you're down there. All right, let's take a break. Our good buddy from 13 Wham and Buffalo Plus, the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, maybe he's going down to Jacksonville.
oh, boy. Nah, it's too far for him.
No, they usually send him to the places nobody else wants to go.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants
that
to go
would be. Yeah, Jacksonville is the least desirable city in Florida.
And I heard they have a beach down there.
Oh, yeah. Jacksonville Beach. Watch your ass.
What beach is that again? You know what? We'll bring it up to Dan
Okay.
when he gets on. Our good buddy from 13 Wham at Buffalo Plus talking about closing the stadium down yesterday, talking about this playoff game on Sunday at 1 o'clock, and what the hell the Bills are going to do about their kicking game. All next on a post-game Monday here in the break room. On WCMF. That's all she wrote, kind of, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
You know, the more that I'm thinking about it this morning,
What's that?
I would love to have a home AFC Championship game, obviously.
Well, yeah.
And that is feasible if both the Bills and Chargers make a run in the playoffs.
But that's a stretch.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, man? The AFC is so upside down right now. I don't know who's
But that
good.
would be almost historic that the two lowest teams are the ones left standing.
I bet you there's a man who would know.
Who would that be?
You're hanging out in the breaker, Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5, WCMF. Joining us on this post-game victory, goodbye Highmark, hello wildcard road playoff game Monday. From 13 Wham and Buffalo Plus, let's welcome Uncle Dan Fates. Danny, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you guys?
Okay, so first, right out of the gate, Tommy's bothered by something that's been bothering him all morning, and he's been wanting to talk.
Well,
to
they've been running them promos, Buffalo Plus. The greatest show ever. Oh, my God. All the expert. So I saw that Uncle Dan's podcast.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Well, it was just, it was a brief thing. And I go, when did he go by Uncle Dan? Dan.
Is that the question?
Well, you would be Dan.
Well, you didn't really ask a
No,
question.
you just started rambling like an old man. And
What's the Uncle Dan? I don't get
And then
it.
you just paused, so I didn't know if that was the actual question.
Well, that's where
or if
you
there was gonna
jump
be
in.
another smarky comment after it.
I never smart.
Smark?
Oh yeah, never. No, it's the old cliche of your uncle makes the bets. So it's like Uncle Sal, Uncle Vinny. So I just went with Uncle Dan, and it's a pick show that I pick all the games. I've been doing it for, I don't know, four years.
So
on
you have a
Buffalo
tout
Plus.
show where you talk about gambling.
Tout show. How old are you? Tout show.
Well, I'm dressed like a
What are you,
What's a tout show?
Exactly.
What's a tout show?
Exactly. He's got a 900 number you can call to get all his picks, Dan, if you're interested.
Dial on your rotary phone?
I didn't know you were running numbers.
Here's how into gambling Dan is. I didn't get to see him in Cleveland because somebody ditched me for a casino. I found out on the
really?
second hand. Danny boy.
Oh, how did you find that out?
Oh, because I know people. I know people, Dan. Uncle Dan.
The casino was the afternoon. We had it early night.
All right, Dan, yesterday, I had said this morning, it was the perfect way to send out Highmark, right? Like Josh gets his snap, he continues his thing. Mitch Trubisky plays the best game of his career, 260 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Ray Davis goes off. It was like these players, despite the fact that they do not normally get play time, understood the gravity of the moment and wanted Bills fans to have the opportunity to just soak in the final 3.5 hours at that stadium yesterday.
Yeah, and I think it was also a testament to Sean McDermott, and he talks about it all week of kind of sending off the stadium on the right note. Obviously, that Eagles game didn't leave the best taste in fans' mouth, and so to kind of have that game, even with your backups, I thought they still put together a really good game plan. Also, the Jets just looked like they completely quit, but it was a good way to send off the stadium because the last game will be remembered, as the last game, and people that were there and they got their coin and all of those things, they can say that the Bills beat the snot out of the Jets. And that I think was a special way. And if it hadn't gone out that way, I think it would have left a bad taste in people's mouths. So I thought it was a really cool night. I don't know about you, Pat, but the beginning was really emotional. Josh running out, the last player to be introduced, most likely at Highmark Stadium. And the end was really cool. The montage they played, the fan, a lot of the fans not leaving, them playing, all the music and Goo Goo Dolls. That was really cool.
Got to have the Goo Goo Dolls.
In between, Pat, it felt like a preseason game. The Jets, it was so bad that it was just walking up and down the field. It didn't have a ton of juice because it was a pretty meaningless game. I thought the beginning and the end was really emotional.
Danny likes his juice.
I thought it was juicy. It was
You
juicy enough for
Danny
me, Dan.
likes his juice. That's why he goes to the casino, baby. Get some of that casino juice.
Uncle Dan's juice you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Don't drink it too fast, buddy.
Juicy Dan. Come get him some.
No, I was telling Tommy and Kimmy this morning, and if you went to the game, you're probably just waking up now because of how crazy everything got. It was chaos in there, but a beautiful chaos. I didn't think I was going to get emotional, and with 5 minutes left, I just started bawling my eyes out. And here's the funniest part.
What's that?
So Jenna Cottrell from 13 Man,
Yeah.
she was covering the game on the field.
You talking about Aunt Jenna?
Auntie Jenna.
So Unky
No,
Jenna?
no, I think he said auntie.
Auntie Jenna. Okay,
Auntie
I'm sorry.
Jenna, okay.
Auntie Jenna. I'm bawling my eyes out.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of embarrassed because I don't cry. I don't cry normally.
Yeah.
My brother is he's got his arm around me. It's this wonderful
Well, he's very
moment.
emotional.
Yeah, he is, yeah. So Joe Andreessen, Buffalo Joe, comes over to my section where I sit. I'm in row 3
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
20-yard
yeah.
line. His family must have been over there. Here comes Jenna with a camera. And I'm like, dear God, no, she's going to get me bawling my eyes out and send it to everyone we know and make it look like a total dick. Like I was hiding my face because I didn't want her to have that.
Don't look at me.
Stop it! I used to be beautiful!
No cameras, please.
I used to be beautiful! All right, so Dan, we move on to Jacksonville. But before we get there, something has to be figured out in-house because Matt Prater, Bill's kicker, has re-aggravated his quad injury. Do we have any idea how serious that injury is as of now?
Serious enough that he couldn't kick in the second half, and they shut him down. Sean McDermott said today they'll get more scans and kind of have a more understanding. It didn't sound very positive. Obviously, in that game, it didn't really matter whether you had to go for two or, the extra points and stuff like that, but he couldn't do kickoffs, and, he's not a spring chicken, so, that was kind of a lingering issue. And I remember it was a few weeks ago, somebody asked, Sean McDermott, hey, as it gets colder, are you more concerned about having an older kicker? And he's like, no. And I feel like it's starting to wear on the guy. And you think he's the second oldest player in the league? It is a concern because you saw last night in that Steelers-Ravens game how important a kicker can be. And the Jags, by the way, have probably the best field goal kicker in the league. He had a 67-yarder, so anytime they get near midfield, they're already in range to get points. And the problem is that when he got injured a few weeks ago, the Bills brought in a bunch of kickers, and the one they liked wasn't very good.
Well, it's funny you bring up last night. We watched with our own eyes. He almost cost us a game in Cleveland, and he absolutely cost us a game against the Eagles. Why would you wear 32? That also bothers me. Of all the numbers to wear, it was a bad omen from the beginning, Dan.
So are they mentioning anybody they're going to go get?
Well, they're going to bring in people this week. Yeah. I mean, Dan, is there somebody that
is there somebody good?
Yeah, there's a good kicker out. There's a good kicker out there. Pat, do you want to talk about him?
We talked about this on the air when
who is it?
It's Justin
Tommy
Tucker.
Definitely doesn't remember.
What's wrong
Justin
with
Tucker, Deshaun Watson allegations at Cleveland, same ones.
Oh.
Similar. Yeah. So you don't want.
Sometimes you got to hold your nose in and win a game.
I'm not doing it, man.
I'm not doing it.
Not doing it. Well,
then every time I go, there's a million college kids that can kick these goddamn footballs. Why not go get one?
Okay, so Dan,
but I know they're not.
You can't get one out of college right now.
He doesn't understand the draft. All right,
well, there's got to be some.
But like a recent grad, you're saying?
Yes.
Go get Ole Miss's kicker. What's Ole Miss up to? We'll just take their kicker.
How about soccer? There's a million of these soccer guys running around.
All right, Dan,
I've gone too far.
They're not playing right now.
I have this argument with Tommy on a semi-weekly basis, and it's infuriating. So maybe you can talk some sense into him. Tommy is convinced. Dan Fates from 13
You overthink this game. That's what y'all do.
Buffalo Plus hanging out with us. Tommy's convinced that there are 1,000 people on this planet that can be 100% field goal kickers.
Okay,
in the
you're
NFL.
not gonna. Nobody's 100%, but get a guy that's 70% is better than nothing.
70% is
that. I mean,
worse.
70% is bad.
You ain't got nothing right now.
Yeah, why not send you out there, stupid? Your little boots.
I know a guy that thinks he can kick.
I can kick. You watch me hit a 40-yard field goal.
Okay,
Once.
yeah, that keeps getting backed up.
It's a 40-yarder.
I don't remember
20-yard chip shot
We
out
have
40 yards.
video of a 40-yard field goal.
40.
It was 40.
It was no 40.
It cleared the bar. Barely cleared
Barely.
it. So what?
The only thing 40 that filled was your ass.
No, it was like 22. Doesn't matter. Dan, tell Tommy how hard it is
explain it to me, Dan.
to find a kicker, especially at this point in the season right now.
At this level.
Well, that's the thing, too, is that, some teams will bring in two kickers at training camp, the Bills did, and things like that. And most of those kickers are, staying ready because there's a possibility of a guy getting injured in week 3 or week 6. I don't know how many guys are still, in shape.
In
shape to be
just kick a goddamn field goal.
In shape to be a kicker. It's still the pressure.
You just got to be loose.
Okay, but he's saying they haven't stayed, they're
by the way,
not in the mindset of the
Mindsets
season.
and pressure is what you make of it. You want to get into your own head?
Oh, my God.
Tommy,
What, you going to write a book, you dumbass?
Tommy, if you're not on the radio for 8 months and then your first show back, is it going to be great?
No,
he's been
we
listening
definitely
today?
be kicked off the air.
Could be the same. It always sucks. There's probably some kid in Ole Miss could do it.
Old Miskey?
They got a problem. They also brought in another kicker to keep an eye on, who they brought in with Michael Badgley, who obviously only lasted 2 weeks and missed 2 kicks. Younghoe Koo was a kicker for Atlanta for a few years. He was actually pretty good.
Younghoe Koo?
Yes, he's Korean. We talked about him.
Great name.
He was born in Korea.
I hope so.
But Danny, he got a case of the yips in Atlanta, and that's why he doesn't have a job there.
He got the Korean yips?
Yes, I think so.
Right. So that's again, a lot of the kickers if you're a good kicker, you have a job. Like, you're on a team. Like, that's where this is going to be so difficult. And again, I think the other ones that were the fringe guys, I think they're in Cabo. Like, I think they're all set. Like, they're not ready to come back.
So there's nobody to go
get. This is
get.
going to be a big issue.
All right.
They're going to have to find somebody.
Can we fingers crossed that they just pulled Prater out in the second half as a precaution?
Taking a rest.
We'll find out. It didn't sound like that.
Damn.
It wasn't, hey, this is precautionary. He'll be fine. We'll monitor it. It seemed like, hey, we got to get some scans. This is the same thing that we were concerned of. And Kat brought up a good point yesterday that, like, Pat, if you go with Prater, okay, and you say, hey, we're going to try and tough it out, and then you have this happen in the game again, you don't carry two kickers on the roster. So it's not like, okay, your right tackle goes down. Well, you've got other guys that can fill in. Like, a wide receiver goes down and rolls his ankle. You have other wide receivers ready. You only have one kicker. So, like, you're gambling if you want to say, hey, we're going to try Prater, but then in the first quarter, he, all of a sudden it flares up again, then he's out.
All right, let's talk about that, and then we'll move on to kicking everybody, I promise, because I know everyone loves hot kicker talk right now. You've got Ray Davis, who has kicked a couple of extra points.
He did it in college, right?
He kicked in
In high school.
Hold on, hear me out. And he also kicked that onside kick that went terribly. You also have Wisniewski, the punter, who was handling kickoff duties yesterday. Dan, in your humble opinion, as the uncle expert that you are, how far is too far for Wisniewski?
Wisniewski?
Whatever. Who gives a crap?
Wisniewski.
You never see him. Who cares? Like, is a 35-yard field goal too much to ask him to take a shot at in a playoff game?
Probably.
I hit a 40. Keep in mind, I hit a 40. Keep in mind.
What about the Korean kid?
Well, you would have to sign
something. Like, I'd have to see if Wisniewski, like, kicked in college. Like, a lot of them, some of them were, the kicker and the punter and some college teams. I don't know. And again, do you want the pressure also, being for a guy that has never done it? Like, yeah, it was fun when Ray Davis did it in a preseason game. It's a whole different element to go on the road, and when your team's down 2 in the final seconds of the fourth quarter, having a guy that's like, hey, go out there and give it a good effort, bud. Like, that's tough.
What a story that would be, though, Dan. Ray Davis kicks us into the next round. Come on.
What a story it'd be. They call up Pat Duffy from the stands, and here he is to kick the field goal.
40 yards.
25-yarder.
I'm good inside 40.
For the record, Wisniewski has kicked field goals in the NFL, 2.
Oh.
And he missed a 40-yarder and made... It says he made his second, so I don't know how far that was. 26-yarder.
Okay, so he's good from 26 and in.
He's good from inside 30.
It was when he was playing for the 49ers. It was an emergency kind of situation, it sounds like.
Okay. All right, Dan, let's move on to what's going on in Jacksonville. It's official. The Bills are traveling to Jacksonville Sunday, 1 o'clock game, live on CBS, the coveted Sunday 1 o'clock Bills fan slot. Tommy, the Jacksonville Jaguars they have a statistically good offense, but there are two types of people who watch the Jaguars and pull two different things away.
Yeah.
Tommy, there are those who believe that the Jaguars, based on their win streak they've had, their run they've been on, offensive juggernauts.
Okay.
There are others who believe, and I'm going to put myself in this camp, that they are paper tigers beating up on inferior teams.
So they've had a weak schedule?
Yes.
Okay.
Or they're playing bad defenses.
Yep.
Dan, which do you fall into?
Both. I think
Shut
both
up,
can
Dan.
No. So hear me out. Because you're right, Pat, they have played, I just saw the 22nd, they were 22nd in strength of schedule. So I was on that same, thought as you. I was on your side. And then they went to Denver and handled the Broncos in Denver. And I was like, oh, okay, this team might be for real. But they really haven't played great quarterbacks. They've played Cam Ward, the rookie, twice. They've played Riley Leonard. They played Justin Herbert, and the Chargers are just awful against the Jaguars historically.
Tommy has no idea who any of these people are, by the way.
Right, exactly. So they played Phillip Rivers.
I know that guy. Oh, man.
How about Jacoby Brissett? So the two quarterbacks that are decent out of this group are Jacoby Brissett for the Arizona Cardinals and then Bo Nix for the Denver Broncos. Both of those guys threw for over 300 yards. They don't have a great pass rush defensively. So when you're looking at, I'm just talking about the defense. They statistically have the number 1 rushing defense. Okay, they haven't allowed, I don't believe, a running back to rush for over 75 yards against them this season. So you may think, well, that's That's not good. The Bills' kind of forte this year has been James Cook, the NFL rushing king, and their offensive line. I was just looking at it. Over this last 8-game winning streak, they haven't faced a top 10 rushing attack. The Bills are number 1. The only team in these last 8 games when they've been on their winning streak that had the top 10 rushing offense was the Jets, who's 10th in rushing yards per game. So while they do have a really good defensive line and a really good rushing defense, that may be a little inflated by the opponents that they faced.
Okay. So to his point, and because he is a gambling degenerate like I am, he already knows this. Right now, the Bills are 1.5 favorites on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Damn.
What's blowing my mind here, we talked about this, Dan Fates from 13 Win Buffalo Plus joining us here in the break room on a postgame Monday. We talked about it a little bit this morning. James Cook is the rushing title holder. He has the most rush yards in the NFL this year, rushing champion. Good for him. Dan, if you would have told me in August that you have Josh Allen and James Cook led the NFL in rushing, I would have thought we were 15-2 and we have a bye week.
Yeah.
How does this play out and we're going on the road for an opening playoff game?
Because they're limited in everything else for the offense, and it's still 2025, 2026, and you still have to be able to throw the ball, and the Bills have struggled with that. They've tried to make a number 1 wide receiver out of putting together 3 tight ends is how they've tried to do it. They are a limited offense. Now, Josh Allen makes and changes all of that, and if Josh gets on a run, like he could in the postseason, like we've seen before, and he goes nuclear, this team can be dangerous. Brandon Cook seemed to find some success against that Eagles game. I thought that was encouraging, somebody that could stretch the field a little bit. But we have seen that when teams have been able to contain James Cook and sell out against the run, the Bills' wide receivers, their offensive passing attack hasn't been able to be a counterpunch that teams have had to consider. Now, when they've been able to counter, it's with Josh and his legs. So now we're talking about what's the status of his foot? How is his foot feeling? Because
How is
if
your
he
foot?
can't run,
What is your foot doing? What can your foot do?
Yes.
Can you kick?
Do you have it? Yes. All of those things. Because I thought at the end of the Eagles game, a couple of times where we would have seen that 4th down when they got stopped, would have been a time where Josh just takes off. And so I don't know how much Josh, of course, says it's fine, nothing's bothering him, all of this stuff. Right. I think it's bothering him some, and I think it's on his mind. So, what can you do for pain management? Nothing's broken, but that doesn't mean that something can't be sprained. So that's where I look at this offense is a little bit of, kind of one-dimensional, and in years past, it was always one-dimensional. They couldn't run the ball. Now they seem like they can only run the ball and not really pass it.
Yo, Unc, I got a question for you. Where are all these guys that were banged up or were going to be coming back, getting healthy? None of these guys are coming back.
Who?
That are
What guys are you talking
Ed
about?
Oliver and all these guys.
He's coming back for the Super Bowl if they
That's
go.
it?
That's
No,
what
remember
we
said
told
those
you.
are long.
I thought you meant like the
injuries.
playoff
We said they
run.
would maybe.
What
they
about
make
that
it a
Christian
few.
kid?
Who? That's
Benford.
Christian Benford. Oh, no, he's good to go.
Yeah.
Well, he's coming
He's
back.
played.
Yeah, he's playing. He just didn't play yesterday because they were resting starters.
All right.
What's
Yeah,
up
they've
with
been much more injured defensively than on the offensive side.
All right.
do you watch the games?
I watched the
Do
game.
you watch the games?
I saw the Zero
But you
kid
saw-
did good.
You
Zero
saw
kid.
what just happened there. Like
Zero kid.
he wasn't even waiting for Dan to finish his thought before his next question came.
Okay.
So clearly you have a hearing or listening problem.
No kidding. By
Yes.
the way, Zero Kid, also what they called him in middle school. Hey, there's that Zero Kid again. Dan Fates from 13 Web joining us here. All right. So last night, the last game ever at Highmark Stadium, unless something crazy happens, the Chargers are the 7th seed. The only way we would play again in Highmark is if the Bills face off against the Chargers in the AFC Championship game. Let's put the Bills aside for a second, Tom. For this to happen, the Chargers would have to beat the Patriots this weekend. They would
But you
then,
think the Patriots are suspect?
I do, but it's a West Coast team traveling east, so that's not good
You
for us.
can't have them.
They would then have to beat divisional Broncos after that, and then they would come to Buffalo for an AFC Championship game if we kept winning. Dan, percentage odds out of 100 that the Chargers are still standing after the Patriots and Broncos?
9%.
Less than 10.
That's 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your 9 right
Still
there.
a chance. So keep those urinals in the stadium.
I mean,
That
Dan,
would be nuts. And like, think about all the things that, like, the memories and all of this stuff, and you have to be like, just kidding. We're gonna open the doors back up. We're back.
Got to get another Goo Goo Dolls
That would
song.
be weird. Yeah, that would. Just kidding, never guys.
But I mean, Dan, here's the thing,
Come
man.
on in.
Like, Kimmy, normally we know these teams. Like, good teams play good teams, bad teams play bad teams. You know, it does feel like, and when you think I'm wrong, anybody jump in and tell me. The Broncos have had a soft schedule. The Patriots have had a soft schedule. They might be good. I don't think they are. Jacksonville, as we just talked about, has had a soft schedule. The teams that are up top haven't really been battle tested, and when they play each other, it looks like it's two good teams. Yes, I mean, Dan, if there's a year it's going to happen, it's this year, isn't it?
Funny thing, yeah.
Yeah, and in years past, what it's always been is you watch the playoffs, and like what you can always kind of like Uncle Dan would look at is you look at the quarterback.
Don't do the third person, Dan. Don't do it, man. It's the worst. Yeah.
That's so Unk.
That was for Tommy. You look at proven quarterbacks that have won in the playoffs. You look at, like, even when Mahomes had to go on the road, it's like, well, it's still Patrick Mahomes, or it's, Eli Manning going on the road, or Aaron Rodgers, or Peyton Manning, like all of those guys. It was like, yeah, that's who you leaned on, and you went with experience. Up top, number one seed is Bo Nix. Hasn't won a playoff game. Got kind of shellacked in Buffalo last year.
Yeah, he did.
Drake May hasn't played in the playoffs. And then you look at Trevor Lawrence. I think they had a wild comeback win against the Chargers a few years ago, but like he's kind of choked in big games as well. And then you don't know what the Steelers are. And then you have the Houston Texans. Like, it seems much different this year where you don't have the high-profile, proven quarterbacks, and instead you have these young teams with great defenses. And are those going to be the keys and the big factors that carry a team to a Super Bowl? Because in the AFC, it's not the proven names. It's not Lamar. It's not Mahomes. Like all those kind of things. It's much more of these defenses have kind of dominated. Even the Texans. People are like, oh, you don't want to go play the Texans. Well, the Texans still have to go on the road, and the Jags have a pretty good defense, in theory. So all of those kind of things is what makes this so different. And there's no question that Josh Allen is the best player available is left in the AFC.
All right, Dan, I'll ask you this question, and I just need a yes or no from you. Don't try and ride both sides of the fence like you did like a bitch on the last one, okay?
Okay.
Come a week from today, when we are talking to you, are we celebrating moving on to play a second road playoff game, or are we wrapping up the season and talking about what they're going to be doing in the draft?
That's not a yes or no question.
Do the Bills win on Sunday, you dick?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, Dan.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about, Dan.
It's Unk's pick.
Unk's pick. Dan, you should change the segment to Unk's picks, I think.
Unk's picks, got it.
Unk's
all right,
picks.
I'll put it in consideration.
All right, cool. All right, so Dan, let's say I enjoy all you do, even Unk's picks, and I want to get all of the Buffalo coverage you guys do at 13 Wham, you, Jenna, Catalana, plus some more. Where can I find that?
Buffalo Plus YouTube channel. We were all up there at Highmark Stadium along with Duffy. Our podcast is up now. We'll have content throughout the week. We'll talk to somebody in Jacksonville, get a take on what's going on there. We'll be up at practice on Wednesday. We're flying out early Saturday. All three of us will be on the road down in Florida.
Blowing that budget.
Right. Did you get 3 Spirit seats in a row? How'd that work out?
Yeah, it's incredible. Also, I didn't want to say this on the podcast, but Jacksonville is the worst NFL city by far.
It's just the worst city in Florida, man.
Yeah, I've also watched the worst football games ever there. So, like, it is a little bit of a house of horrors for Buffalo.
Well, check out Jacksonville Beach, though. It's pretty nice.
Well, Tommy has experience because the one thing you remember about Jacksonville living down in Florida.
I had a girlfriend. I used to live in Florida. And she got stabbed at Jacksonville Beach while riding a bicycle because somebody wanted to steal her purse.
That was a story you just casually dropped on us this morning. Stabbed while riding a bicycle.
Was she okay? Is she okay?
So it screwed up her hand, and she was too poor to get it fixed.
Oh
so she had a little. No, not bad. It was a little.
Did you just lie to us?
Yeah. No, but I didn't notice it till we were having some action, and then I noticed like that pinky was doing something kind of weird, man. So yeah, like it screwed up the tendons in her arm.
This is why we don't ask follow-up questions.
Yeah,
Ever.
my bad. That's on me. Hand up.
Ever.
I'd rather get dropped than ask another question to Tommy.
And she couldn't use deodorant under that pit because of the stab wound. for some reason.
Have a good one, guys. Appreciate it.
Dan Fates with 13 Web at Buffalo Plus.
I
Dan,
bet she's fine. She's good.
always a pleasure, buddy.
Yeah,
Thanks,
totally.
thanks for the call.
Okay, good.
There goes Dan. All right, let's take a break. The stadium in Buffalo, not the only major building in Western New York that came to an end this week. While we were on vacation, this once iconic area closed forever.
Oh, no.
And it seems, we knew this was coming. It seems that no matter how hard we fight it, that Rochester is and will always be a two-mall town.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll get to it next here in the break room on CMF. I guess it was always this way, or at least it should have always been this way, because there was a time where we thought Rochester was on the up and up and hopping, and we were getting bigger, and we needed all these things. But it might have been fool's gold the entire time we were doing it.
What happened?
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF, we've been talking all morning about the end of Highmark Stadium and how emotional that has been. But that's not the only building that was shuttered forever while we were on break.
What's getting shuttered?
On January 1st, the Marketplace Mall, at least all the stores inside, closed forever.
Kaputs.
Yep, it is over. The mall has closed. I know there were a bunch of people in the greater Rochester area that, despite the mall being pretty much empty on the inside, went and did one final walkthrough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One lap.
Stroll.
I tried to talk my kids into doing it. They wouldn't come, so I didn't get to go. So that means right now there are 2 malls left in the greater Rochester area. You have Eastview on the east side, and you have Grease Ridge on the west side.
Right.
And Kimmy, it kind of feels like maybe that's how it should have always been.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense that you'd split it up like that, especially in the locations that they are. I don't, Henrietta, I guess, we could sustain that for a little bit, but didn't need to, I guess.
Were we always a 2-mall town? Should we have always been a 2-mall?
Yeah, because the malls that they built 4 of the same mall. There was no difference. It was the same stores.
So as a teenager at the time, I do remember the only reason you'd go to one specific mall over the other was for like some of those like teenage stores. Like I remember Marketplace had like a Hollister.
Yeah.
And Eastview had the Abercrombie. So depending on like where you wanted to shop, maybe you had to switch between malls.
Oh.
All right, so remind me, because I'm misplacing my timeline here. Did we include? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
I can't say.
I can't
I
say
don't
it.
want to know.
Well, I tried not to laugh.
We don't want to ask follow-up questions.
Good call.
Okay.
Was Midtown Plaza open when Irondequoit Mall opened initially? Did we have
forgot
5
about
malls at one
I
point?
forgot
You did
about
one in the
Irondequoit,
city.
too.
Yeah, I mean that was the
Oh
original.
yeah, when I
mall.
moved here, that mall was that mall was still there, and it had that little Wegmans in there.
And the McCurdy's and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, so at one point then we had 5 operating malls in the greater Rochester area.
Yeah.
Because when did Irondequoit open up? 93? 92?
That was also open before I moved here.
Okay.
So that had to be early 90s.
92? All right. Because I remember when that thing opened, it was like the greatest thing.
Well, people were taking bus trips to it.
2 floors?
1990.
Okay, so you had Midtown Plaza, Eastview Mall, Irondequoit Mall, Grease Ridge, and Marketplace all operating at the same time. And don't forget, in what was it, 95 or 96? They combined, they made that mall in Greece bigger.
So you had a East Side, West Side, North and South mall.
And a
essentially.
city mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the mall in the city. And
Yeah.
even funnier, Irondequoit and Greece, despite being, East Side, West Side, were 6 miles from each other on the same road.
Yeah.
Literally the same road. 104, 6 miles, 2 massive malls.
And every one of them had a Kaufman's.
For God's sake, seriously. 252 WCMF, 252-9263. The one weird thing about Marketplace not succeeding where it is,
Yeah.
Henrietta is still a bastion of retail.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
of the Jeff.
Yeah.
But maybe that took away from the mall, too. With all those extra, like all the standalone
Marshalls,
stores.
and Targets, and all that stuff.
But, I mean, Greece has that same kind of vibe. So does Eastview.
Not so much for like retail shopping.
You don't think so?
They have a lot of like restaurants and stuff, but I'm thinking like most of the, like if you're going to go, shopping for clothes or shoes or anything like that, you're going to the mall.
Okay. I just find it weird. Like in Henrietta, we don't want the mall. We're not going to shop at the mall, but we will shop at all the stores and get in our car and drive to the next store and get in our car and drive to the next
Like to
store.
move around a little bit.
It doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Because those Marshalls and Home Goods and
Yeah,
Home
you gotta
Sense-
bounce around.
Yeah, Home Eat a Clown. They're always packed.
Well,
They're always packed. Why do we not want them all? That seems easier to me.
okay.
Stupid. You ever tried driving up and down Jefferson Road on like a 6 o'clock weeknight? It's a
No, it's
nightmare.
gotta be. It has to. Well, anytime that road's gonna be a nightmare.
So are we done trying to build malls in the greater Rochester
I
area?
hope so.
I don't know.
Why would you build another one?
I know. We got malls we have to fill.
Okay, so here the weird thing about Eastview Mall is you think it's near things that it's not.
Oh.
Because, like, you're 10 minutes from Eastview,
Yeah.
but, like, Fairport and Penfield, although closer to Eastview Mall than any other mall.
Yeah.
Still a little hike.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hike
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
And, like, as Fairport and Penfield start to build, right, more people are moving out, it's becoming more of a destination, it does kind of feel like they're going to need places. Not
you
a,
can't put another mall out there, man. It's gonna be dead.
10
Because don't forget, if you want to do shopping too, You can go up to Webster because Webster expanded that whole area by that Walmart and
Bro.
everything. They put a ton of stuff out
Bro,
there.
what is it? What route is it? Not 250.
Yeah, it's $250.
Is it 250?
Yeah.
That I take it back. That's more of a pain in the ass at Jefferson.
Yeah, but that has a lot of retail too.
Yeah, I know, but like, why would you put? It's like a road next to a road, but you got to go to this road to get to this road.
And a cemetery.
It's the least efficient way to get around a town.
Yeah.
Whoever designed Webster, what are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing? And it's all the same stores.
It is. It is. I remember one time there was like 4 Starbucks inside that area.
You're absolutely right. I don't know. I'm gonna miss the mall in Henrietta because we went there a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was your home.
Well, it wasn't my home.
Well, kind of.
What are you talking about? I worked there too. I worked at that Kaufman's.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. In my shirt and tie that I did not wash and got Chinese food for dinner every night. The thing that sucks, if you've worked in the mall, you understand this, especially when you're younger. I didn't make any money because I spent all of my money on dinner when I was working.
Yeah, so the
if you
mall
had to
got your
break.
money back.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
it. Like the amount of
Just go
mall
walk
Chinese
around and spend more money.
Exactly. The amount of mall Chinese food that I ate.
Mall Chinese food is the best.
It is. Why is it the
oh
best?
my God, it's so good.
Can we talk about this while we're on the
It's gourmet.
Is it?
To me, it is.
Well, no. I mean, the bodega
it's the
Chinese
samples.
is better.
Yeah, but you
Again.
don't get that. I mean, that's a far cry. That's big city Chinese food.
I told you the story about my dad who used to try and get discounted Chinese food leaving the mall.
Yep.
But he got it at the end of the night, right?
It was a move I didn't know existed.
I don't think it did exist. I don't think it actually did. We would go to I don't know what his deal was. We would go to the mall and stay till they would lock the doors.
Yeah.
Right? And then we would leave. And when we were leaving, he would walk up to the Chinese food people and like haggle with them.
So did it work?
Sometimes it did.
Yeah.
And other times they were just like, what are you doing?
But it's still good food. It's just been sitting there for a while. It's the food nobody wanted.
Yeah. But like, this is embarrassing. You,
Come on,
you
man.
have the money. And by the way,
Squid and rice.
And he would only get he would only get it for himself too. We would have to watch him.
Oh
eat
wait,
the
he
Chinese-
wouldn't share
No!
his discounted
No!
Chinese food.
No, he would not share his haggled Chinese
What a
food.
tight ass.
God. What was your favorite mall growing up?
I mean, I always went to Grease Ridge.
Hey, you lived on.
Because that was the closest for us. I don't think, as a kid, I don't really ever remember going to Eastview. Maybe like 1 or 2 times in my life.
Same.
Well, that was a hike, man, living in Hilton.
Yeah. The only
Yeah.
time we went out there was the one time I went to Funscape, and that only went.
But Eastview
Yeah.
wasn't
It
a
was
really
like a
nice.
mystery out there. It was like where all like the cool stuff was that like maybe you got to go to like once in a long while.
But when I first moved here, Eastview wasn't really a nice mall.
No.
It was all like disjointed. Like the nice one was Marketplace.
Yeah.
That had all the fancy stuff.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. It is weird how time changes things like that,
Oh,
right? Well,
yeah.
what we thought. I mean, look, you build malls where you think people are going to be,
Yeah.
populated, right? So that's why you built that one in Irondequoit. That's why Greece built up the way that it did. It's just weird that Henrietta, again, as we talk about Marketplace Mall closing officially on January 1st, it's over now. Henrietta has boomed.
Yeah.
Yet the mall is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense.
All the money went on to Jeff, baby. That's where all the action is, up and down to Jeff.
But all the colleges there, it's right off the thruway.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
doesn't make any sense.
all of these things. It should be.
But they
the
want all
mall.
that discount Marshall stuff. College kids ain't got no damn money.
Put the Marshalls in the mall like they did in Greece.
Oh.
Put the Marshalls into mall. Throw the coconut away. Throw the can away. I don't know. No, going back to the food court. I remember what I want to bring up. Have you guys been in a mall food court lately?
No.
Okay. So I was at the one in Greece when we were on vacation.
Yeah.
And it's all like unique local restaurants now.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
it's not chain.
There's a Burger King, but
Well, 'cause
that's about
they
it.
have all the restaurants attached to the mall too.
Oh, you're right about that. Red
And then they
Robin.
have their own separate food court.
Yeah. But like it was like local like Mediterranean
delicious.
food. There was an African restaurant there that looked really good.
Man.
Chinese local. It was
Yeah.
it was like this is kind of fun. It's not Sbarro.
Real Italian food.
Is the Burger King still there?
Burger King is still there. That Burger King has been there.
That's-
It was
stood the
that mall
test of
was
time.
built around
Yes.
that Burger King. We come back, wrap it up, tell you what we're doing tomorrow next here in the break room. Let's see you, Let's give it a
Audio Monday, Robert.
For a Monday Break Room CMF that makes tomorrow Tuesday. You know what that means?
Oh, what's Kimmy doing in your hood?
It's the first of 2026.
Oh, that's right.
Kimmy's got a post in the neighborhood app. She's going to read it out loud. We're going to remove street names and town references. We're going to figure out, after we listen, where they whining. It's after 9 o'clock tomorrow here in the break room on CMF and a whole bunch more. I want to die.
Are you a little hungover?
Bro, it just keeps getting worse as the show goes on.
That's usually how it goes. Maybe even worse tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not.
You need to eat a pile of bad food and go to bed.
No, I'm going to go to bed.
That's not a cheat day.
But you can't do it. You can't do it. Oh, I'm going to have a shower with you stressing on your side.
If anybody.
What?
What, did you tie
I eat like a man.
You tie the feedback on,
Yeah,
Fatty? Is that
like
why
a
you're wearing a
man.
black turtleneck?
It's going to be in dark colors this week.
Look at that gut.
Was that the sound of your gut? That's not a man gut.
I don't have a man gut. I have a little boy gut.
No, it's like what it sounds
That
like.
didn't sound right.
Nope.
Okay. No, tonight, my plan when I get home is to negotiate my wife taking my daughter to hockey practice.
Oh,
so
all
I
right.
don't have to leave the house.
Okay.
That is my plan. So fingers crossed.
Go
And
get some French fries.
I'm not gonna, no,
Live a little.
I've been eating like garbage all like the whole break we were on, man.
Well, everybody. That's why you go on break and have the holiday.
No, I know, and it's not good. And I can feel like pieces of cheese moving through the cockles of my heart. It's not a good thing. All right, we're going to get out of the way. For Kimmy, who also has pieces of cheese moving through the cockles of her heart. For Tommy Muley, who has no heart for the cheese to cockle. My name is Pat Duffy. We'll see you tomorrow morning back here at 6 a.m. in the break room on 96.5 WCMF.